1 to 10, what number?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about
Hello,
that.
hello, hello, hello,
6
hello.
out of 10, because he's gonna be the 3rd best duelist for this map.
Oh, I mean, we shall see because
You
we
tell
have
that to Takas.
Agent Select
Okay,
here.
nice. Now I'm excited because you have double
Okay.
duelists.
So they're running Kicks, Solo, Sky on this map, which I don't think is very good. And we have double duelist. I think Gentlemates might be kind of cooking here. We saw Cloud9 run Yoru and Raze on this map, and it looked pretty decent. I think they ran it with an Astra, but I think it's kind of cooking. Hello everybody, hello. I just woke up. I looked at VLR to see what the results of the games were. I saw that Na'Vi had lost Bind to BBL. That was a bit of a surprise. And then won on Ascent. But okay. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, Christ. Okay. I'm expecting this to be a banger of a game. Really expecting this to be a banger.
Well, we're ready to get into game. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Please redirect your grievances to the casters. As Frankie likes to say, let's get busy. It's Pansy and
Hello.
I still just don't abide by
Pansy and Tom. Okay.
Yes,
Pansy's rotating through people. Yeah, I saw that the team capsules were released. I saw an article on VLR about it while I was pathing towards watching the game. So, dude, Gentlemate's logo is so bad. It's so bad. Okay, Mates on defense here. They've got a potential stun down the line to try to push away Safe, who's taking space there.
Still has a stand-in, and in terms of the comps at least, I definitely think it's a little bit
and
more
immediately, Mates decide to fight mid.
Gone a little bit outside the box.
And I'm just wanting to see if it works, right? It looks like they've got a little kind of set pocket play, almost considered there for a second. The resmoke makes them
Here we go. This is good timing. Oh, the flash play with the paranoia out. Trying to trap runner.
Not quite perfect on this. And Takas does draw blood.
Senders managed to grab one, and Safe comes in to try to stop it. A nice idea from Mates. So at the beginning of the round, they're looking to make it seem like they're fighting over A, and instead they pick a timing in the mid round to go and fight over mid. Cool idea. Nice gamble on the pistol.
At least from the pistol. And for Vitality at the moment, it is just spreading out.
Sleepathon? I mean, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. I'm so far behind. Dude, I'm watching on Twitch. It doesn't even matter.
And looking at how Gentlemates are kind of posturing, they're sitting deep. Sitting pretty far back here. They've kind of absconded from the site itself, so not...
Oh, fucking hell. Destrian.
He's looking at the flank.
Yeah,
smart. Covered. No one behind us, guys.
Fucking hell.
But again, I'm looking at the rotations. There's still going to be some distance.
I don't know why my chat's in Comic
so a
Sans.
little bit further away. No flank
I can fix that,
inside
actually,
either,
I think,
so
after
that's not
this.
something to be worried about just yet. They're going to be able to focus on what's in front of them. But how do they disrupt this
I think I know what the
backline
variable
flank,
is that I
right?
need to
How do they
change.
get these players out of this deeper position?
Alright, so you've got a retake now, and you've used quite a bit of the breach utility. You've only got one flash left because they went for that, like, trap pop in mid. Look at this reflag from Kicks.
A nuisance play
It's so slow.
Paranoia got sent at the same time. They do need to check on this.
They've smoked the spike. I like that from Whalers.
The great shot, but it's not going to be enough just yet. Sender and Destrian try
The cam did find the tag.
Now just the tank left
Oh, and the spike. The smoke is gone.
The tank is running out of options and running out
Destrian, I think, won them that round by getting a cam tag onto the diffuser. Otherwise, they could have stuck that. Flumple Stiltsky, thank you for the 11 months.
Because it said, you're too scrambled for me. But don't worry, I still love my eggs sunny side up, over easy, and everything in between.
Okay, thank you, Flumple Stiltsky. Hello, Terra Platypus. How's it going? After this, we'll do a team capsule tier list. That sounds like a fun thing to do.
Is this, one of those kind of like oh, come on.
Tech pause.
I haven't had a tech pause.
Yeah?
All of the casts I've had.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then I cast with you.
Yep.
And that big
Is the
red
font
screen
fixed?
comes up.
Yeah,
I
the
think
font's fixed.
3 for you now.
I'm so glad.
You didn't interact with those tweets. It was really weird. I was
Oh.
quite confused.
Funny that, isn't it? That I didn't try and add.
Okay, how would I even find them,
We'll
chat?
know as soon as we do as to what the problem may be. Clearly want the players to be as comfortable as possible in this sort of matchup.
Gmod
because
looking
it's a
font?
lot on the line
Dude,
here, but
that's a fine font.
again, when we're kind of
It's
rolling
better
this
than
back
Comic
mentally as
Sans,
to how
man.
I'm looking at this when we're seeing these maps come out into play, how deep the map pool is
Valo
for
leaks?
any of these.
Didn't they announce them
I'm
officially?
looking at Vitality here, especially the more newer teams, right? The ones that are still, you know, working through things. You know, how deep is that map? Well, this is their pick, so they clearly feel comfortable.
When are we getting
enough.
casters
Quite a
capsules in
traditional
game?
comp
Holy
as well.
fuck.
Something
Don't
that
think we have a
didn't,
large enough
you know,
fan
catch
base
you
for
out
that.
like Gentlemates did when it caught your eye. So it's always interesting to see where these teams are going to be when it comes to that deeper map pool, because we still coming.
They're in the client? Why wouldn't I just look at them in the client?
Yeah, and especially even when you look at Gentlemates, they're likely to have changed everything that they came from Ascension. I don't think Existence is going to sit there and just go, oh, I think we just
I'm
run the
mad
same
no
stuff.
melons for Karmine Core? Yeah, that would be a silly thing for
Pages
Karmine
of
Core to
notes,
lean
like,
into, to be
back-to-back,
honest.
just coming in with everything prepared.
Yep.
I think the thing that's more interesting for me though is Destrian, because obviously Destrian we know.
Yeah, to be honest, what I need to do is create a tier maker for it, because you actually do need to like download all the images and then put them into the website.
We're going to see from Trex coming in, and he's just sort of sat in.
First time chat, casters should get paid extra for stalling. Based, actually. But then I'd be incentivized to sabotage the broadcast, so probably not a good idea.
One of the two teams, so hopefully that gets resolved nice and quickly. But you know,
Alright, let's have a look at this then.
But we'll let you know as soon as
TMV had a tier list. Oh, he's already done it, has he?
What's that one?
What's
I
this?
couldn't quite read it in time.
Sentinels Classic. Wait.
Yeah, nice one.
But I liked it, did you?
Okay.
It might have said.
Wait, so when you inspect them,
yeah, it could have, but it's Mitchman who's.
they have things that pop out. Oh, the logo and then the name and then VCT24. Is that the same with all of them?
No gun buddies for Tom is what the production.
I've already
saying.
got
No,
one, so get wrecked.
You're
You're gonna have to remove it from.
I don't think I like the black and red.
Honestly, I don't mind that much.
Okay, we've got some signs going on. Whoever Aaron is, probably the person next to you, I imagine.
But with the arrow, did that give it away?
You know, I don't appreciate that, Tom.
I don't think I like it. It looks like a poison dart frog. I'm not big on it.
Far away.
Could be. You don't know. As you can tell, we are waffling.
Here's a tier list.
Tech pauses are being investigated. I wonder if I can work it out. Whenever I look at the players, I'm like, who's spilt some coffee?
Oh, these are the player cards.
Do you remember Zipan?
Oh, but okay, but I need to go into the game so that I can see them full screen, because I can't see these properly right now.
Himself earlier, which was fun.
You really love throwing people
All
on
right,
the
let's
bus,
have a
don't
look.
you?
Valor
No,
Leaks?
of course.
What
How's
is
it
this
going,
one?
He won and he played well, so it's fine.
Oh, this is the
That's
G2
caveat
one.
to it.
You're allowed to bully people doing well. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
That's why
Ooh,
you're
that G2
you're
one
not
looks
allowed to be
good.
mean to me, but I can be mean to you.
Right. Yeah, brilliant.
Oh, that's a much nicer version of the black and red. That actually clears Sentinel's pistol. That fucking clears the Sentinel's pistol.
Because I think a lot of people actually are
That's crazy, actually. This has all the skins if you want to see them all in one video.
It was heavily in favor to Vitality, which I think is a little bit of an undersell of
I wanna. So the skins aren't in the game yet, then, but the player cards are. Like, why can't I just do this in the game? Are they not released yet?
They're very much a good side. Very easy to
They are.
underestimate, but
Oh well, then
incredibly
yeah.
talented.
Why would I open a Valor Leaks thing? I can just launch the game, right?
3 of their core were picked up from the second place Ascension team. Gentlemates are the first place Ascension team who 3-0'd them. Now maybe that was a surprise in itself. But
Wait, how come half of you guys are saying I can and half of you are saying I can't? Like, have any of you just gone into game and looked at them? I swear, anytime I ask a question in the chat, half of you will super confidently say one thing. Half of you will super confidently say the other thing, and I am left completely puzzled as to who to believe. Oh, it's because North America has the updated patch. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So the people can finally answer the question is, who is Pansy biased to? Yeah. Wasn't it Fnatic, right?
I go wherever
Okay, so yeah, I've got an NA account, so I'll just load up an NA account after this, and we'll do it.
I'm a Potter fan, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, if we could have a little look at the classics when we get a chance, I'm curious if
So we've got pretty deep aggressive Viper Wall from Safe. A lot of other people are doing one that kind of doesn't allow aggressive players to play inside of it as easily. The Safe's Viper setup offers a couple of places where you could play in front of the wall, but to be honest, I think it's only an issue if you're playing against a chamber. I think with M8s, fucking hell, I keep wanting to say M80. With Gentle Mates comp, you're not really worried about anything. I think Safe's Viper setup will be fine. So who do you want to build up the ult here? Probably Runner, right?
Really hefty bonus round. I think that's going to be something we see a lot more commonly played, because if you lose 2 players or less, you're probably coming in with all the rifles.
Flash quite crest the corner, but
Alright, we'll kick steals all the kills. Oh, Runner gets 1.
There we go. Sorted in the end. Did lose kicks, but not the end of the world. Vitality navigate the second round.
You sound like you just woke up. I did, yeah. I was streaming the other games. I went to bed. I woke up, and I realized that this game that was scheduled to start at 11 a.m. my time was actually about to start at like 10:30, and then it got delayed and delayed and delayed, and then it actually started at about 10:55. So, and then there was a tech pause, and straight after the fucking pistol.
I'm really happy. I get more time.
Just VC2 things, man.
That's 4 for you, 2 for me.
The Gentlemate's owner has 130k viewers right now. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's an influence. It's like there's three people that run Gentlemates that are like influencers who came together to run the organization, to build the organization. And this is their first time playing at the tier 1 level. I mean, the French esports fan base is, they're hardcore. Someone hacked my account to play ISO in bronze with hacks and still lost the game. So are you banned then if someone did actually use your account for cheating?
You know, the stage is like this, right?
And I think as well, it's
like, what is their policy on that?
Obviously, a lot of criticism of the initial tier 2 system.
You just lose the account?
A lot of talent. At least thus far, like you look at those Ascension teams.
I gotta get my account back.
It was one qualified, the other. Every single player still made it into the league.
100 Thieves is bribing viewers to get the capsules.
From Americas as well.
Reply with your name tag to prove you copped our team capsule to have your name eternalized on the compound's walls. What the fuck?
There seem to be across the league a lot of upgrades.
That's actually, that's literally what the hot tub streamers are doing. That's fucking funny.
They only made a change of Red got coming in. They've come up against one of those young teams. Actually kind of got banged. It happened again.
Isn't that an extraordinarily cheap way to kind of... I mean, at the end of the day, though, that could be a cool piece of artwork. Like, that might not really take anything away from 100 Thieves. You could build a really cool piece of art by just having all of your, like, fans' names on the wall. Is that the French? Or are those the French casters? Yeah.
That's where we ducked down.
They don't show us.
No, I haven't seen the Elden Ring DLC.
What does that say?
Wait,
Too quick.
I can't read that fast. I'm a simple person. But if you are wondering,
why are people not allowed to drink at the North American events?
It's probably number 3 in this game, really. They didn't know.
I'm not really sure. I mean, if it's the LCS and the LEC studios, I don't know what it is. I would assume it's local regulations for some reason, or like how difficult it is to be able to get a license in California. I'm not really sure. Don't know.
We beat Pacific anyway, so it's like, if we're still there, you'll catch me sleeping under the desk.
Yeah, we're looking towards NA right now, but not quite there. We're good. And of course, it's on the 3 best of 3 day. Anyway, once again, time to go back in, and we come back into at least a nice
rifle round. And this is both duelists fighting over mid. And then the Breach, Bayaz, is playing over towards A link. This is a strange spot. Oh my god, they're down so quickly. Natank is super down mid. Wow. Runner instantly deleted Takas. So Takas couldn't help Natank. The Breach used one stun, and it looked like might have wanted to follow up, but couldn't help Natank either. And Natank went 1 for 1 in his duels, so...
And it feels like they're very happy to just go, okay, you're going to do that. We're going to win the battle.
Is that a good idea to go for on an anti-bonus round? Because it's quite a gamble going for aggression like that, and if you lose it, Vitality are just building up an outrageous snowball. I like that as a bonus round strategy. Oh my god, Logan. Dude, Logan is so skilled. Logan is so skilled, man. Jesus Christ, what a punish on trying to use... See, there is what I was talking about with that Viper setup. I said that Gentlemate's composition was probably not going to try to play in front of the Viper wall very much. But I was wrong. Logan's playing in front of the Viper wall there, and you see that the Viper setup doesn't push him away.
And just ridiculous stuff from him. A huge gamble taken by Gentlemates, but realistically...
Killing those first 2 players right from the beginning is just outrageously good from Logan.
Incredible work from them. Again,
Kamoras, thank you for the 30 months. More defensive aggression from General Mates.
Straight away, trying to be commanding, trying to take control of these spaces, force them to have to invest utility.
They're only fighting in the area that the Raze is, though. Oh, good trade from Bayaz as well. And they're throwing the Paranoia to try to put extra pressure on Kicks. Good flash to relieve that pressure. Vitality need to stabilize here. Safe's trying to go for an aggressive lurk. They just need to make sure that they don't get drawn into a big engagement.
He's just going to break that trip and fall back. A lot of teams will break that door initially just to put that little layer of doubt in the opposing side, because leaving that closed means that they can have that little.
Is the jump up on a box allowed in VCT in A main? The jump up on a box in A main. Do you mean boosting onto the box?
They're going to slowly make their way into the site, and I think the only problem will be safe.
But it is safe, right?
True.
Like this
What do you mean? The bug jump? I haven't even seen the bug jump. I didn't know there was a bug jump.
This could be a disaster in the making. Yeah, okay, gonna find one, gives away the position now.
If it's a bug, no, it won't be allowed. I don't even know what you're referring to, though.
Kind of, swinging around about is that Logan's now have to deal with too if he wants to be proactive, but with the Seekers there, he's going to have to respect this, right? Kick's already buying all the time.
You can jump on the double box in A main. Oh, really? What, is there like a little texture that you can stand on?
Yeah, ALLEZ as well. He literally is all the way through main just to try and get back into middle, and they don't even know where safe is. In fact, they don't know where the other team have gone as well.
Kicks has done such a good job in this round of staying alive and then
look at Logan just try to carve out a piece
being able to find that pick
for himself, and there's just not much of it.
What unusual post-plant positions here for Vitality, playing completely off-site with Safe watching their backs. I mean, there's no time. This is a save for General Mates.
Yeah, time's gone here, but can he do some damage? Not really.
Big kill by Safe. That takes another gun out of General Mate's hands. They're not going to be able to buy next round.
Yeah, he's someone when you look at this team, you go, oh, surely he's.
Alright, what's video box check? What is this?
Last year, the other being Durka, so you're not really, you're probably not going to get above that guy, and he maybe has a slightly better team. So the fact is, now that he's switched over to another role, you always question, like, is he still going to have that same level of impact? The answer is normally yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's quite the
Safe as who bleed want Ye to be. True. Very true.
Pretty much the wrap on the round. Now the fans trying to pump up Gentle Mates here.
Oh my god, she is going to lose her voice so quickly.
I like the aggressive starts, but it is leaving them a couple of times at a disadvantage. Now they're going to be
her voice box is already fucked, and we're 4 rounds in.
Not a million miles away.
He took the trip back before he got destroyed by the nades, so he can place it back down again. Just the small details. The thing is, you don't really expect anything from them here. They have those couple of weapons, but not. They're
going to try to collapse back on. They're using the Paranoia. I mean, they're actually creating like these little trap plays around the map quite nicely here, Gentle Mates. But they're also taking a lot of risks trying to fight early, and Vitality are punishing them a decent amount of the time. Do they break the trip? Oh, well, they get Runner in off the dog. Nice. Well played. That's... I wish I could pull that off in my ranked games. I really wish that we had the coordination to pull that off in ranked games, where a piece of utility takes the trip and the duelist walks through because it can't get 2 people at once. Instead, in ranked games, your dog just gets killed in the trip and the duelist doesn't scale and you just stood there behind the fucking trip again. Takas is getting this one. This is doable, actually. They could try this. Oh. They would have to kill Kicks, though, and Runner's baiting beautifully for Kicks. This Vitality team has got such nice little pieces of team play. They're going to look so nuts when Trex is in instead of Destrian, I think.
You can't play a passive round with this composition. Like, we talk about the other side of things, having that Viper Cypher, you know there's going to be so much...
No, I'm not sick, I just woke up. Your vocal cords are a little more loose and floppy when you first wake up, so your voice is a bit deeper.
Okay, well, they're playing a Yoru, they're playing a race, they have to come to us.
Same for everybody.
Reading it well. I'm curious when the first timeout's going to hit.
Is Runner the runaway runner? No, it's not. It's just the same alias. Dude, that runaway runner was a fucking character. He should be out of military service by now.
One-dimensional, very few win conditions, but now a little bit of a switch up. Operators coming out, that's in the hands of Takas. We do have, as said, the ult sitting there too and a buy to play with. So now we look at Vitality.
I'm not engaging with this horny bait in the chat. Alright, look at what's going on here. So they've put down a fake clone over towards A Link. looking for a little bit of information in case it gets broken. Dog goes through market. They spot the raise. Now, Gentle Mates have been fighting wherever Natank is. And Natank also has his showstopper this round. So I think Vitality want to move in the opposite direction to market right now. Just because they want to avoid the raise. So they did head towards A, but now they're going back into mid. Maybe just trying to catch some kind of reaction.
Late exploration.
Flash into B main. Okay, Destrian's going to hear that. They're going to try to capitalize by going for a B split here, potentially, but I don't think this is the right play. Because the thing is, just because they didn't see any info in B main, they're still all around B. You're going to have 3 players ready to collect you. I think they should have just hit A. As soon as they saw Natank over in market, I think just going for an A exec was the correct call there. This is... Oh, God, Destrian forgot about the trip. They didn't have the dog to break it. Rough round from Vitality here. Rough round. They couldn't figure out the right call. Rounds like this reminding you that Sender's pretty new to calling.
From Gentle Mates having to adjust that pacing, Tom. They couldn't do that early exploring across the map. And honestly, Vitality timing themselves out this round, it felt like.
Yeah, only using one.
No, I didn't watch Team Liquid play.
Sort of puts you in a spot where you've still got everything available for the next round.
They had a fairly close game against Koi. Like the maps were pretty close.
They got a little bit of information, but they didn't actually have to do too much more. And that was based off patience. So that might
gonna be hilarious when Fnatic played Durka, Yoru, Alpha, Chamber, and make the rest of the EMEA look like melons again. I don't think Fnatic are gonna be meta innovators. They never have really been. I guess they kind of were in terms of playing Fade on Lotus, but they didn't even persuade everybody to do that.
They're going to give up the site. That's an interesting ult to come through. I guess it does cut off a large portion of that playback in. It really does funnel them.
I suppose you could say the Breach Sky comp on Split. People started playing after Fnatic did a bit.
Really slow and cautiously clearing towards the side.
Like Shield meta innovators? Well, not necessarily innovators, but yeah, early adopters, and they proved that it was good. Where NRG were really the innovators with that. It's the same coaches that came up with the idea. They just started working with Fnatic instead of NRG. I like the pause in the round from Vitality, baiting out a reaction from Gentle Mates and then punishing them, waiting to get the plant down. And the pit is really nice here because they can use it to spam this, the spike. They have 3 phantoms as well in this round. So many phantoms in this game, actually. Really unusual. I feel like the Vandal pick rate's been super high recently.
I actually think that it's the re-aggression from Vitality I like, because I see them stuck in that pit and I go, okay, you're
they
kind of
perfected it.
Like, you put a
yeah, I mean,
down,
they definitely played it slightly differently to NRG. They weren't running Light Shield the entire time. They tried to buy full armor towards when they had like larger economy. But to be honest, Fnatic didn't perfect it as well. There were plenty of times where like Boaster accidentally bought light armor going into overtime and that kind of shit. It just, to be honest, at the end of the day, it didn't really matter. It was just so overwhelmingly better buying Light Shield for the eco factor.
They're already putting real quality work in on the server. 5-2 now. Vitality are firmly with the lead here, kind of, I guess.
But yeah, I wouldn't call Fnatic meta innovators. I'd be surprised if they led the meta in this year. They're normally perfecters rather than innovators. Yeah, that was a really good round from Vitality. I agree with the nice and tasty hands.
Yeah, that's the thing. Just the change of pace from Vitality instantly puts them back in a spot where they go, okay, do we have to continuously aggress for information?
So you think that Yoru's over towards A right now, but they're actually ready to do that play that they went for on the pistol again. Sender's caught, or Sender somehow got out, and it baited Natank even deeper. How are Vitality getting away with that? Sender, I feel like, should have fallen, but somehow managed to survive.
And each time it's just failed miserably. They are patient in their push. I think Sender gets a little bit lucky to be able to...
I really don't think, by the way, the General Mates have to play like this. I think they could try to flood defend, and I think their comp would be pretty good for it.
And now it's gonna be that slow.
I think they can put like deeper smokes on site when they flood defend, use their flashes to be able to get deep in. They create a ton of pressure on people trying to plant, or get off really quick diffuses. Here comes a flood. Flash into backside. Here comes flash, but Takas didn't get caught. Nice. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. The door is already closed, mate. Smoke in 8 seconds.
It's going to be hard to break here. Whalers already down quite low. Doesn't have a
They
great
need to
deal
wait.
work with as
Oh,
well.
they has needed to win that.
Big boy on the server, not allowing it to get anywhere near danger.
Nice try, but they were down a player and didn't have a smoke for the spike.
Every time, safe pair of hands. It has
I
to
don't
come up at least once.
I don't want to hear it, Tom.
Yeah, Viper is very good on this map, but also running Viperless double initiator compositions is also really good on this map. It's quite a good map. Multiple different compositional archetypes are applicable here.
There's no way to get info from that. The only info they have is from Cypher, and once that cam is destroyed, there's
Chef Omar, thanks for the 24 months.
KC on top.
Other than that, it's been very easy for Vitality to just play these slow rounds, fall onto a site, and it's basically okay.
Yeah, I mean, all meta discussions should be caveated with until people figure out whether something counters something else.
Let's be real, he's getting destroyed.
Have you seen the team skins? I've looked at some of them. I've looked at Sentinels and G2. I haven't looked at all of them yet. I'll take a look after this game.
But the solution isn't going to be easy. Again, the composition is going to limit them to what they can do here, I feel, and I've got to give credit to Vitality, really.
I don't think other teams are going to copy Loud's Ascent composition, even if it's amazing.
So I'm curious to see how deep the playbook is on
There's some things that Sadak can pull off that I think other teams are not going to even want to attempt.
They didn't remove the map, so they're willing to leave it out there. But again, I'm very curious to see what they can come up with as a solution going forward after this timeout.
Yeah, I don't think the obvious choice.
Yeah, so for Gentlemates, the mid-round fighting is not working. They can't find the right timings. So I think they got a couple of options. Achilles, I never open Twitter. No, I will never watch that round, actually, because I will simply never open Twitter or ever check my notifications. Thank you for the 11 months. If you send it to me on Discord, I'll watch it, though.
And Takas has been rewarded as well. This just seems ridiculous.
Oh, safe. Completely bullies that setup in B main.
Who do you think you are to try and do
Christ. That just dry peek my teammates.
Yeah,
cancelling my sub.
That's my
Tragic.
job. Get out. So again, bringing it back to this almost fair 3v3, but again, the weaponry, you got to lean that a little heavier towards Vitality. There is still Takas, the Guardian here.
Yeah, what I was saying was, for Gentlemates, I think some adaptations that they could make are, they could try running these trap plays based off Cypher contact, instead of just trying to pick timings to go for flash reclears or trying to play off noise. They could try to set up a, you know, like a cam around the corner and be main, and then they trap play off that. Or you could try to set up a cam contact somewhere else and do a trap. What the fuck? Logan's skill is so high.
Very favorable for Takas. Could be a second.
Safe would have to ace. Safe would have to ace with 4 HP.
Does not want to give an option here. An opportunity. 4 HP is all that Safe has.
And Takas just finishes him off with the classic. Nice. Good decision.
Keeps cool, calm, and collected. And they do get across the line.
What a round from Logan there. I mean, he only got 1 kill, but that was a huge one. Just cut down all of the threat of Destrian in mid.
Getting a couple of kills, then fair play. He'll take credit for anything.
Alright, what is this?
That was a big round for them, just even for a confidence booster, because the fact is, last few rounds.
Hey Sideshow, round 19 DRX versus Talon. Enjoy your new Twitch clip. I haven't watched that game yet. Wait, which map though? You said round 19 DRX Talon. Which map are you talking about?
Looks rather likely, doesn't it? And there goes the tank. I mean, willing to just throw his body on the line.
Very deep down mid again. M8. M8's fucking hell. Gentlemates.
But he's going to force them to have to re-clear, take a couple of seconds, shave.
I've got a mental block with that.
Beyond that, didn't get the scalp he would have wanted.
Go rest, bro. You seem exhausted. I just woke up.
You've seen a paranoia disappear, but the control is ultimately still there. Now, this trip within the smoke might cause them a few issues. It's going to be something expected, or it should.
Yeah.
Just walk straight into it instead. And now, well, at least that little bit of
How does Gentlemates clear this? Oh, they go for a triple face into A main instead to try to catch the lurker. Wow. These, like, they're just picking timings based off what's happening around the map to re-clear. Ooh, an attempt there at the flash re-peek. Whalers. Oh, can he get two? Can he get two? No. Tough spot for Whalers.
So the gateway, the floodgates are open to the B side.
Yeah, again, I think
if the tank gets one, he gets his ult online. They don't have a smoke for the spike, but there is still a chance here.
That's the one way I see them getting back in.
Timestamp in Discord DM? Okay, we'll have a look at it. Almost. That would have been the ult.
11 HP, pop flash, and go. Bye-bye in a tank. And now it's all Bayers. Yeah, he's got the ult. There we go. There's the silver lining. But I'm very impressed.
Vitality making that. I mean, if Takas peak works and he goes 1-for-1, or if Takas is playing with Whalers and they're able to trade that out, Gentlemates could still win the round. But there's just too many situations where Vitality are able to figure out the right punish. Like here, the walk up mid is really nice. And then they get the pick onto Takas, who tries to challenge it, and that opens up Boba. And they're pretty much trading out every time. Like even when Safe got pushed there in A main, he actually managed to get one before he got killed. So Gentlemates' little plays are not creating them player advantage situations very often. Even in the previous round where they busted into B main and it looked really good, Safe then just won a 1v2 to bring it straight back. Tragic, honestly.
From the money side down on Bulldog and a Sheriff, they've got plenty of ults to play with. It's a shame that Bayers doesn't quite have his. True.
Is it a disadvantage or is it an advantage?
I mean,
so they're threatening this mid push again, but they haven't broken the trip.
Other than that 4K though.
I don't want to hear that.
That's the only yeah.
Here's the trip.
Found a pressure point they want to explore again.
Trip broken, flash is instant. So lovely. And they immediately leave before the Raze ult can get any value. Look at that from Sender as well. Did you see him? Trying to bait out the Raze ult as he teleported. Nice try. I mean, it worked anyway. It worked anyway. But I just like that tech. It really is like perfectly controlled by Vitality. I think Tom's bang on the money there. They're able to generate picks and then avoid Gentlemates trying to fight them. Gentlemates must be so pissed trying to do this because they're like, fucking hell, we know that they're mid. How are they able to get one and vanish in a puff of smoke? Good usage of the Viper Orb there to try to break any kind of crossfire. Nice stun. Good utility as well though by Kicks, and they're still in a 3v3. But then the Vitality fragging just comes out on top. Nobody caught by the breach utility, and Takas couldn't follow up. Yeah, Gentlemates are looking a bit too gentle here. They're doing the pacifist run, unfortunately. Yeah, playoffs for this are a single elim 14 bracket, yes.
They're not struggling against, as I said, a bit of an off-meta comp, even if it's brand new meta. But that will be the hardest time to play against this sort of thing, but they're not breaking a sweat at all. And while they've got one more chance to actually boost what could be a pretty rough map for them.
It could be. Again, this is Vitality's map choice, so don't lose heart just yet, but it's only going to be weighing on the mind. The way Vitality look, though, I do want to give credit, and I think you're right that Sender looking very...
Runner just picked up his ult. Takas is going to try to neutralize this. In comes Runner. Didn't catch anything, but I mean, Takas can't do anything here either. The gate crash has been broken. He's got no portal. Takas, he's got no fucking portal. They broke his gate crash and he just got left out in the open. Oh my lord, what was the game plan? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. He gets the rifle. Okay, Kicks is hiding behind the Viper wall. Alright, it works though for a Gentlemate. They're actually able to get the Flood retake working this time because they got in a tank so deep with that flash. Okay, that's the first round where they were actually able to pull off a flood retake. Now, don't think this is going to work though. 8-4. Big flash. Straight into runner's face. And from there, everybody on Vitality is getting swung from 2 angles. Once you have a player deep into that position, you can't do anything about that. Yeah, so the Raze Yoru is probably going to flourish a little more on the attack side, because trying to hard anchor against that, I think, is going to be tough. We've seen when Cloud9 ran this composition that there were plenty of ways of being able to coordinate the attack sides with these 2 duelists. So, yeah, I think Destrian's going to have a lot of difficulty getting value out of his traps. Like, he can't really do that meta B trap, because look, the tank's just going to nade it at the start of the round, and if there was a trap there, it would get broken. Double satchel out into the site. Oh my god, great shooting with the classic. Great shooting with the classic. Takas is around behind as well. Ah, they're not worried. Oh my god, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. That is a ridiculous pistol round from the tank and Takas. That's ridiculous. Destrian should have had that kill every day of the week, and there's no way your tank should have been able to pick up 2 up from Market the Bow Rider. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, flashbacks from the Ascension finals, where they just suddenly looked like the greatest players.
It's literally like, it wasn't even attempting it.
Now this round though wasn't necessarily an amazing game plan from General Mates, but it was a very solid one. They nade to break the trip in case it's there on B main. They smoke for front site control on B, not the entirety of the site, but just front site control, and double blast back into Market to try to catch people who might be caught off guard, and then they have Takas backstabbing through Market as well. Should have probably gone 1-for-1 in that situation, and then Takas should have been wary of Destrian, but doesn't matter, I guess. Holy shit. What color is it? Pink.
Good for a team like this. I think they need that confidence, a bit that almost, being boisterous, kind of getting in their faces.
So don't get ecoed this round, and have various different ideas of how your duelists are going to path. We can't do that pathing every time. But as long as we have a few different ideas of how we're going to path on B hits, I think the Raze Yoru is going to be really difficult to contain. The first Kamiko versus General Mates matchup is going to be a banger. Yeah, is that... I mean, it could happen in the play-ins. It could happen in the playoffs, but that would be very unlikely. It's probably going to happen in the regular season.
Nothing as well. Like, the only thing they bought is utility, which obviously they carry on into the next round. So
alright, so this is a very simple round for Gentle Mates.
That's the plan. It's not to even take any fights or go for any orbs. None of their players.
No, I don't think Heretics is beating Karmine Core, but I think there's more chance of that happening than Gentle Mates making playoffs. Maybe not. No, I think it probably is more likely to happen during playoffs, isn't it, rather than play-ins?
I think they swapped the gun over as well. He gave his gun up to
I don't think it's likely anyway, though, during kickoff.
Then he can maybe get some orbs.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, they're not going to try and fight this retake. They've only got classics. They're not trying to fight this. Takas 3 away from the ult. Probably not going to be able to get that up.
But again, for General Mates, they'll be happy enough, right? That's a clean.
It already happened in Rocket League, lots of viewers. Yeah, both of those orgs are... Oh, I mean, just France in general is super big for Rocket League. As far as I'm aware. Don't hit the fucking question marks. Don't bring these sliggy memes in here.
Are they going to aggressively push ahead? So for him to be one away, that should be his ult, unless, you know, maybe 2 players or safe was to fight you for it.
Oh, he is 1 away now. Okay, sorry, the UI hadn't updated. Nice idea to try to punish from the tank.
Having to commit a little bit of utility
Flash
early
and
on
blast
just
back
to
up.
gain that B main control.
Instead of just putting the cam there and seeing if somebody crosses.
Paying off.
Weird wall from safe on defense.
Across the map. It was a bit of a three-play stack towards a Vitality, but already.
All right. So what do you do about this wall?
Back to more of a standard.
It seems very unlikely that the defenders would actually try to fight it. But if they do, they could really catch you off guard. The thing is, one of the reasons why I think it's unlikely the defenders would try to fight it is that no team would know where to put their crosshair. But the attackers would have prio over most of tiles. I feel like that is, like, 90% of the time that wall is just a bluff from Vitality. I think you should be disrespecting that Viper wall. Alright, here comes the ult then. So Takas got it online. He's trying to influence the stun. He can't get a pick off this. Oh my god, he's got... Wow, wow, there's no way he got two off the back of that. With the Yoru flash, breach flash. Oh my god, Destrian's got 3 on 1 HP. What? What? He didn't even see one of those players.
They're panicking, they're worried. Yeah, it's 1 HP, but look, Heals coming in, gives away Kix' position, but that's fine. They've got a big opportunity here. Sender's still got plenty of kit. Kix has a flash.
There's
so
no
much to be
way.
played with, Tom.
Sender smoke spike.
Just looking to hold on.
Kix kills Whalers. The flash doesn't do anything. Oh. No. He had to get the random spam perfect. Oh, Destrian has just absolutely saved them there. That felt... I mean, that is just highway robbery from Gentle Mates. Poor Gentle Mates, they've just been held up. That's such a lovely setup. I couldn't believe that Takas got that. How has Destrian killed 2 players by just spamming into B main and then taking a duel against somebody close and killed 3? What? What?
The other is having to fight. He did the same thing with a flash in this round, straight through the wall.
What?
Perfect.
You've got to say as well, that's a tilter of a round for Gentle Mates. You're going to be frustrated with that because that one looked good. Right, that was the investment of the early ult that you've just been managed to be able to collect. It could get frustrating for them on that factor. So
it wasn't even that great of a bonus round. Vitality have all got light armor, but I mean, who gives a fuck? You're not running an outlaw here.
Can't over-respond too early though. And Takas, I mean, very close to having the ult again.
So they're doing the same thing again, where safe walls towards mid, and they use the dog down mid early in the round. This is now 1:10 on the clock, and Kix barely has any info utility. They've got info from the Cypher around the map, right, with the 2 trips, but otherwise, Vitality are going to get info starved here.
This time they're going straight up middle though. But you can already see the response.
Ooh, wow, they were guaranteed to get that kill on Kix with the way that they played that. Good trade from Destrian. That is a hell of a one-tap. And Sender gets completely caught out. He had no idea where they were coming from. The mid to A just completely boggled his mind. It would have been nice for him to try to react into elbow there and try and take the fight on anybody coming through A main. Because you know it's going to be less of them. You know it's only going to be like 1, 2 max.
Oh, he's going to be annoyed with that. Yeah, that one's going to kind of almost...
Another really nicely put together round from Gentle Mates. But I seriously think that the way that Vitality are playing is just going to info starve them. If Gentle Mates start playing some slower rounds. How do they get info with this comp? If the trip gets broken early B main, and then the dog gets used in the first 20 seconds of the round, how are Vitality going to figure out where they are on the map? Yeah, Sunset's a great map. It's very, very good. Go to VCT on Friday and Saturday. Are you casting games on those days? Yeah, let me have a look at my schedule. I'll tell you.
Just the movement there to almost, okay, the tank's this massive distraction.
What is my schedule?
Is popping your head.
Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, they course corrected, right? Which almost kind of wipes away the issues of maybe losing.
I do not have my schedule yet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be casting every day. I just don't know which games I'm casting.
Otherwise, Takas back back on the ult
Yeah.
already. That is
We're only on
almost
round 5.
instantaneous. That is crazy to me. That he's instantly got that into hand.
Yeah, Doug and
And you're
Bala
gonna
are
start
casting
seeing
this
a
week,
little of
I
those
believe.
issues occurring for Vitality, and this does test, do they have that wherewithal as well? They're up on 9, so they are leading. It's not a problem just yet, but this is a tougher start. And
Yeah, Gentlemates didn't have great info, but what they did have is that they were trying to aggressively fight areas. They're doing it again. They're really just going to run the same fucking play again.
Exactly the same play.
They just ran the exact same play again and it caught kicks. Whalers is in the exact same spot.
But I guess last time you could say Sender was, but look at
He gets another kill. And this time he doesn't get traded. Okay, but the reaction comes out from Market this time. And they pivot towards B. Unfortunately, this is the heavy site. Destrian and Sender are both here. Sender, though. They're tossing the spike across. Oh god, that's fucking funny. Wait there, though. This is still super dangerous because Natank isn't here to help. Oh, the shorty's really good there from Takas. That's such a good play from Gentlemates. That breach flash is perfect to catch somebody who's holding mid from that, like, spawn A connector. And then the Yoru flash out the smoke to catch anybody who's holding the smoke and double blast back onto the player. And if you hold mid from the B side of the map, then sure, you're not getting double blast packed onto, but you've lost mid control and your A player is getting pinched. Cool idea. Alright, so Vitality are going to have to come up with a reaction for what to do there, and I think it makes sense to take a tactical timeout right now, because you need to come up with a solution. If Gentlemates go for that play again, obviously Kicks can't stand in that spot. That's obvious. But are you going to try to punish that play, or are you going to try to react push out somewhere else on the map? So that time they tried to do a reaction push with Sender and Destrian out through Market to mid to try to hoover up the space, to vacuum up that space that was left behind. Which is, that's fine, because that's also going to allow you to, if they end A, go through tiles and wrap back around for a flank retake. But you just need to figure out a solution, figure out a reaction, stick to it.
Was doing this as a player, now moves into that role, and we've seen the sheets of paper, but Salah, I know even with the roster last year, I don't think he slept. I think he just stays up all night coming up with different counters and different ideas. He's even trying to get in the minds of people like Angel. Imagine trying to do that. Angel's just like, bro, what are you doing? He'll walk up to people at events and go, let's do the beta right now. And I've seen a lot of people go, what are you on about, mate?
I mean, looking at the current reigning champions in Valorant itself, it has been the year of the coach, right?
Yep.
Like, you get a good coach behind you, you can see what can happen, but...
Wait, you're a Potter fan?
Could you guess? Right off the rip, Takas gonna pop the ult. Now we have to look to see if we can identify, note the adjustments, the changes. This is all, again, a bit
What a cool idea. So they're doing a breach Yoru fake into A, making it look like it's B, but it's actually A. Dude, Gentlemates are fucking cooking, man.
You've seen 3 players.
They are cooking.
The thing is, he's made space.
Alright, they know that safe is over here.
This is all clear. I'm going on the other
They've
side.
taken the entirety of elbow.
Where these players currently are. It's got to be so confusing for Vitality.
Now,
Vitality definitely thought that was a fake.
That's going to be valuable information to note that player had crept up.
I'd like to see Whalers throw another one-way over towards A-Link. He was a bit late with that. Oh, they missed the nade. They missed the nade. That could have been a guaranteed kill on safe.
And it should be a 5v5 post plant.
Stun nade there should have killed safe 100% of the time.
So much delay potential with that.
Alright, what does the post plant look like?
How much damage he can do.
Does Natank might just ult here, like instantly. Yeah, here he comes.
Oh dear, Takas could do.
Runner just got Goomba stomped. He was already dead. Double face in, and Whalers is good for it. Nice from Gentlemates. What a fucking round. What a call, man. What a call. Yoru and Breach go and take elbow control. With the Yoru inside the ult, they clear out all of that area, insert Bayaz, teleport back over to B, make it look like it could be a B exec. They decide to commit A because Bayaz realizes he has a ton of room, and they get the Yoru out and rotate everybody over. Fucking cooking. I'm not sure it was supposed to be a double fake right from the beginning. That might have been an audible that Beaz called to turn the fake into a double fake. But either way, fucking cinema.
Back in and you look at the
Cinema.
financial impact now. Vitality down on Sheriffs, I think Frenzies. They have a couple of ults, yeah, but I mean, is this around?
This time Vitality are fighting mid. But look, they've got the blood. This is, I don't understand. They've got the same Viper Wall, but they're not fighting with the Viper Wall. They've Deep Omen smoked. So if they're fighting mid, they Deep Omen smoke. What the hell did Takas just do? He just stuck the TP instead of faking it.
Trying to take his TP. Yeah, that is a little bit unlucky that there were 3
Huh?
players back towards.
There were 3 players just on top of his gate crash. And he stuck the teleport. Oh, devastating for Runner. Devastating. Is that a misclick? I think so. I think so. Because the rest of his team wasn't making a distraction for him. Like, you might try to teleport into a really deep position if the rest of your team's doing something and you think that they're going to be, you know, pulled somewhere else. Where's the smoke CT? Oh my god! They think they're fighting for front side control because of the smoke from Whalmer. Sorry, Whalmer. Whalmer's a fucking Pokemon. From Whalers. And instead, Natank's got his way all the way deep into backside. I think that's quite a risk to go for on the eco round. On the anti-eco, sorry. But, they're cooking. They're cooking.
The way he's just sort of bunny hopping up these little corners. The opponent had no idea, even though he basically full sprinted.
People underrate how good the Ascension winners are. Meanwhile, bleed. I don't know whether you can apply any kind of general statement to the Ascension winners.
I think you're right, though. It's when you watch a tank play, it is pretty Valorant, right? Yeah. Like, he makes it look good, which is...
The thing is, Genomates, I think I think Genomates and Bleed are the 2 most difficult teams to rate in the entirety of the VCT, because Genomates went unbelievably stupid in the final 2 games of. Oh, it was an Omen TP with the. What were they cooking? They had an Omen TP. That was deliberate. That wasn't a misclick. They smoked. And they were trying to double TP into it? Mate, I do not know what Gentlemates were cooking there, but they had something drafted up, didn't they? They had something drafted up. Wow. Okay, Takas doesn't quite get the same value in market this time. So, Genomates go for a big execute. Denied by Runner using his ult, having a nice blast pack movement, and Sender being able to outplay Takas. So what do Genomates do when they're at a player disadvantage? And the round has to slow down. I think they've seen Beaz. Double face? Sender doesn't commit. This should be over. 2v5, 2v4. They smoked some shit. Wait, they've actually found such a timing here. Surely you don't want to give away your position. Does Safe know where they are right now?
His life is paramount right now. Still curious if they were taking the long route. They're not. We can see where they are. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
There isn't enough time for them to clear Safe. Oh my god, Safe might be walking backwards into them.
Beaz on the hunt. He wants to find Safe first. That's their plan.
Oh my god, they got Safe right before they were pressured into planting. Oh, the plant's bad here though. The plant is bad.
You still got Paranoia. You still got a lot of kit for Beaz too. You've got a lot to play with here. But you can see them getting it.
They Paranoia to try to push people away from A link. I mean, you're not going to be able to take that fight. You have to reposition. This plant position is so terrible, man. Why didn't they plan out in the open? They might have had a chance to win. Oh, Whalers and Beaz just can't quite hit the shots.
I got a little nervous when they were starting to jump spot a little early, almost costing Kicks his life, but no, really well handled the 3 at the end.
Yeah, I think this is where you see the...
They saw them walk up into top mid. Why would they be there? Well, presumably they only saw one of them. He was expecting it to be some kind of split, I think. I just didn't think that they would walk onto him.
Basically just to make space for Takas, and I think if Takas wins,
yeah, exactly. They cleared out so much of the site, and then they plant tucked behind the box. It just limits what you can do in the post plant so much.
They've only done that once, and I said it was off a Destrian 4K. It has to build into something here, because again,
it forced them to fight aggro before. Like, they could have done so much other stuff if they planted it out in the open.
Yeah, I am seeing a timeout.
They could have fought an aggro angle, dropped behind some cover, decided to try and play a crossfire, reposition, like, tons of different things if you plant in the open.
But Existence may be kind of going through...
France carrying EMEA viewership? Yeah. That's actually pretty common. The French viewership for Overwatch at the very beginning was huge as well. I don't think it ended up being that big, but it was at some point. Like at the start of Overwatch in like 2016, it was really big.
Right, don't drop the ball on this one. It is mostly Existence having a chat there, so it does seem as though he will be checking in with the boys at this point. And for Vitality, again, I look at repeatable success. Can they continue to control that B site, you know, and kind of complement it with the market pressure as well? Because as we know, Takas loves to run through there, use that as his kind of stomping grounds. Is this something they have to be worried about?
I haven't seen the new Elden Ring DLC video.
It's hard to tell.
But that's the thing as well.
I might get back into it though. I might finally defeat the fucking Elden Beast.
Because they've just left safe alone. And I wonder if there's going
this Gentlemates team retroactively makes 2023 Karmine Core more sad because it shows what a good French team could have been. Yeah. Yeah, almost like that Karmine Core team was horribly constructed.
This could be monumental though for Vitality B here. They're going to feel like they're in the head. Oh, the paranoia, the timing. Yeah, brilliant for Kicks. Gets to work
little
off the back of that
double
paranoia
flash play to just crunch them as they're taking A control.
Perfect. Like literally countered exactly what
Logan's going to try to take some space. Safe is on a really aggro position to be made. If Logan and Safe take this fight, that'll be big. But it looks like Logan's backing off. Contacting up. Sender gets the info. Sender's now going to call Kicks back. Call runner back. That opens up more space for Logan in mid. But he can't really find anything. Doors got broken in his face. There's a trip top mid. I feel like people should be spamming this trip. People put it in a very similar place every time if it is there.
With that positioning, with that hold, it worked out.
Right as well. They
all right.
gambled that they would
now they don't have
this mid play because it's been successful in the past. This time Kicks wins the duel though.
I was gonna say they don't have the Yoru flash, but they could have still tried to do the breach flash and the double blast pack.
It's already been adjusted.
That wasn't the set play. That was just them trying to walk out and take a fight.
The other side of the factor is that they've respected this far enough. Look how deep Vitality is sitting here. They are deep towards CT. They're not playing.
Yeah, there's fewer good sentinels and initiators. I mean, good players are good players. Like, I feel like a lot of the community thinks about Valorant in terms of are you good at X role, but there are so many transferable skills in terms of how you think about the game and how you play with teammates and how you understand the macro and how you don't get greedy and don't give your life away and play for your team rather than playing, you know, all of these soft skills, communication, for example, like getting along as a teammate rather than being an arrogant prick. There are so many soft skills that add up, that are applicable and transferable. That mean as long as you can handle the mechanical difference and the slight gameplay difference of changing role. Dude, Vitality just calming the team down. Alright, alright.
Stupid British noob. That's what I hear a lot.
It's a fair assessment of us, really.
But Brits are never toxic, so I don't know what their problem is.
But as it stands, Genomates are starting to hit that break wall, right? That late round point that they like to pressure towards top middle has been dealt with. So credit to Kicks on that, because he was the one just on the receiving end of it a great deal. I like this early round adjustment, but let's see what Genomates still have, right?
I mean, there's so much utility here for them to try to get through. Without a dog or a drone or something, this is actually kind of tough to just go through those two smokes in B main. It's pulled 40 seconds off the clock.
Two players called to attention towards top mid as well. You can see how much Vitality are paying respect.
Now the Genomates though have got B main, they can leave. I was gonna say they could go back over towards A, but Cinder's on the angle. They're gonna go for the B split again. Oh, the door got shut. What a sick play from Safe. That's so silly. Wait, he's back in market anyway. Motherfucker can't be stopped. Oh, the stun, the body block. Oh, he can't get the flash off in time, but that's so fucking good. The body block into the stun, and then he double shorties him. And he, dude, and all of that after Safe had closed the door in Takas's face, so Takas had to take the long way around, and he still managed to set up the play to punish Safe.
Ult. Now, huge work from the tank there, and he's just going to put it line. Make the most of it. Nice work from Runner to get out of
aftershock. Oh, he doesn't get caught by the aftershock. He doesn't get caught by it. And there's a smoke on the spike. Vitality can win this.
Burning it early, forcing Whalers into the fight, and they luckily do find one.
Runner on for the ace.
On the money this time.
He's aced to win the round, and he's got plenty of time. Holy fuck! What is that?
Gentlemates are going to be kicking themselves for that.
What is that?
Where we've seen a scenario where I think Gentlemates played things excellently, and an individual on the side of Vitality has just smoked them.
That aftershock,
really did anything wrong. The initial
not working,
off the back of the
absolutely screwed Gentlemates. Also, Runner's skill is bonkers. He's so good. He's actually such an incredible pickup.
To watch, I genuinely think that's when your stomach starts to sink, right? You gotta go, like, wait, I use my early.
Whoa, double ult. Oh my god, he hit the air shot on him. And the tanks hit the fucking MGE air shot on Runner. Get owned, kid. You were too close to the wall. I think it was splash damage, actually, but we'll say it's an air shot.
Really early stuff. And again,
Platinum rocket? Platinum? Fucking hell.
You're actually going to go pushing this time around. Now,
MGE Mike Rocket? Absolutely. Jesus Christ, Platinum Rocket.
I know exactly where.
Oh, they will now.
Well, that's unlucky, isn't it? Yeah, they're scrambling away like that. Guys, we weren't doing
old school NA
pilled.
pilled.
We're just rotating. Don't look our way. Kicks maybe trying to creep.
Kicks playing inside the one-way. Wait, Kicks has actually just finessed Logan inside the smoke.
1v2, not a pretty
what is that play from Kicks?
And still Destrin just trying to pull the attention,
At the end of the day there, I feel like Vitality outskilled Gentlemates in a ton of those rounds. I think Gentlemates had some really nice ideas. So did Vitality, don't get me wrong. But I think there were so many big outskill moments for Vitality there. I mean, Safe just whacking them in a 1v2 in B main comes to mind. Runner acing them comes to mind. There were plenty of moments where Vitality were in even situations and just won the duels to be able to put a round on the board. Gentlemates look good though. If they can put pressure on Vitality like that, with so many interesting creative strategies, this team is going to be one to watch out for.
I know a place that will
Andalusia?
1,000 pieces.
I'm going. You've convinced me.
Stay away from Lorca, Paco, and Picasso. Don't ask about Lola. I, Caballo Grande. I, Dolor de Nieve. But
what an advert. Sorry, I'm just taking this in.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Be careful of the Andalusian crush.
What an advert. Literally telling people not to visit. Don't say I didn't warn you. But trying to like romanticize the idea of going. I don't know.
You're going to be able to fight this.
It's a really unusual sponsor. Okay, anyway. Yeah, with Peter Dinklage in there as well. God's been swinging. Thank you for the 12 months. Can you react to the game trailer I saw today? What is this? Why am I watching this? I mean, what is this?
We don't know where he came from. But I'll tell you, he built our village into a city.
This looks like Age of Empires or something.
Our army, who grew us into an empire. I don't know where he's from. But if you think you can stop him, you're already dead.
What? Sorry. Fast forward fucking 500 years? What the hell was that transition? What the fuck? What the fuck? You're just firing indiscriminately into the crowd. You're shooting at both sides of the wall. You're lobbing grenades in. That's not efficient. To save the future, we must grenade launch, commit war crimes against these medieval peasants. Or not peasants, I suppose. They'd be the barons if they were in nice armor like that. The Knights of the Realm. What the fuck? Not a war crime, those aren't invented yet? You've got to use the morality of the future if you go back into the past. You can't justify your crimes just because you go back into the past when people thought it was acceptable.
He gave our people a future. I hope he can save his own.
What's the plot line here? What is the justification for driving a truck through a bunch of people in the 1500s? What in the fuck is going on? That's so bizarre. That is so bizarre. That just looks like a game that will not be fun to play, but has a very interesting concept. Like, that looks like it's just gonna be slaughtering AI bot simulator. Just like fighting hordes of zombie simulator. But it's an amusing concept. Should we have a look at this Elden Ring trailer? What is this? In the land of shadow, Miquella awaits the return of his promised lord. Holy chills.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I already did this area in the main game.
There is nothing more
the Blood God. I haven't played Elden Ring in a while. I don't recognize that specific area. Oh, holy fuck. What happened to the Erd Tree, bro? Did I do that? Whoopsie daisy, was that me?
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. The Erd Tree faithful.
These are brand new areas, aren't they? I don't recognize these areas.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Holy shit, what is that? Oh my god. What's the throat going? Ooh. Oh, lovely. I love AoE attacks like that.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction?
Wait, who is that supposed to be?
So bereft.
Is that Miquella? Oh my god, there's so many new boss fights by the look of it. What in the fuck? What the fuck was that? What, there's like an automatic crossbow in the game and you can throw bombs at people? Was that like a young version of Malignant? Oh my god, you got a boomerang. There are so many new bosses.
Shadow meet death in the embrace of restless flame.
Come now.
Holy fuck.
Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow.
Fuck.
I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Oh shit. Oh shit, that looks goated. That looks fucking incredible. It takes place in an entire new world. Really? What? It doesn't even use the same map at all. God damn. There's so much new stuff in there. The round? Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. Where is the Achilles round? Here it is. Okay, I haven't watched this game yet at all. Hello, hello. What's going on here? Come on.
I think he was kind of out.
Let me turn up the fucking 480p. You're killing me. So I saw that we're on split. I saw that someone had an operator. Oh. Okay, okay. So Governor's got an op on the attack side. What comp are they playing? A weird one. They're playing Sky Sova on split. Okay. DRX are playing a weird comp as well. Solo Breach. Okay, alright.
From Foxy. Okay. To like, yeah, potentially, but I think Buzz might have gotten out of there anyway in time. It's hard to say for sure, but
I feel like he could have as well.
I think he was kind of out, but it's hard to say.
So they throw a recon at the very beginning over towards there. Is that supposed to break a shock dart or something? Or maybe the cam. I suppose you might even be able to get something up for the cam. All right, so now they have double drones, so it should be really difficult to contest space against this Talon comp. But you kind of want to refight them afterwards, right? Rather than breaking the drone utility, you want to kind of like re-clear those areas on defense with your breach stuns and race util.
I probably will.
Governor's going to try to get posted up. Boombot for a little bit of info. Here comes the Viper Orb.
So many smokes in front of him. How is he?
Alright. They drone B main.
There you go. Vault line, if Stacks throws that.
I mean, how is Governor going to get value here? This just looks like they're going to waste time.
Really hasn't done anything else elsewhere on the map. Oh, he's just
Where's the map control? Where's the proactivity here? Okay, maybe it'll come from Jit Boys. Jit Boys has got a bit of a lurk off here, but they still haven't broken the cam early on. The cam is going to see his feet. It's going to take him a while to even realize he's on cam. But Governor has got in front. Governor's got into a decent position here to try to get value out. There's 25 seconds left. They need to split A, and Governor's still looking for a pick in B heaven. Oh, have you sent me this because they run out of time? There's fucking 15 seconds left and they're in fucking A heaven! You've got no time here. Both of the Smokes players are ready to stop you. Oh. It really is. It's just the same as the Carmen Core round. But it was a bit better than the Carmen Core round in the sense that Governor did eventually get posted up in B heaven, and like at least they had Jit Boys going for a somewhat aggro lurk up A ramp, but they were just so late to do any of that. They took so long to push Governor through the orb in mid and to get Jit Boys up ramp that it just ended up the same way. They're in A heaven realizing that they couldn't commit to A. Mako teleported over towards A and then cancelled it, so he ended up on B, so he's fucking pressuring both sides of the map at once. Tragedy, tragedy, tragedy. Tragedy. Oh, God. Say it.
the edges. It's gotta at least be in the back of your mind now that
There's not enough time.
saved up a bit.
There's not enough time here.
They're just flirting with the edges of Governor's vision.
Okay, Governor's got good space in B heaven. You could go B now. You could go B. You need to pivot B. You need to go B. It's too late now. You can't go B now. It's too late. Ah! You fucking melons. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? Time? Time? That's what you wanted, huh? You want to roll me out like a fucking monkey with some cymbals, eh? Just to say the old classics over and over again.
Actually, the melons round is the diffuse round. The pivot from B to A, the pivot from A to B with Common Core, they killed the mid flanker and realized that vents was open, and you were getting annoyed about the fact that they killed the player that was guarding their back and didn't rotate in time. So actually, wasn't even a good parody of yourself. Fucking hell.
We have that luxury anymore, so maybe we probably don't.
I hadn't laughed until now today. You mean in your life? That's a sad existence, man. We gotta get you watching some comedy or something, or find some. Fuck, dude, Replan, you've had the world's most miserable life.
Direction they move in, but until we start seeing what
Cloud9 Valorant, let's have a look.
Kind of just like
what's this? Is this their skin?
I mean, a personal preference, right? Would you think it would be a bad idea to stick to that, Phoenix?
Wait, what's going on here? They've got a proper... Just this opening clip, I can tell is going to be a banger. Something about Zeppa's face in the judge's position is killing me already.
All rise for Judge Zeppa.
Please be seated. This looks to be a classic. A case of sabotaging the team. Let's see the evidence.
So this is them clowning on the Sentinels classic?
Wait. Is that what I think it is? A skin? Ew! Is that the only classic skin you have?
Well, I mean, I have the skin.
Did he say ew?
Boo.
Ew. F***ing disgusting.
I can't handle these kind of videos. The player's acting is just unbelievably poor. It fucking kills me. It's so unintentionally funny. Like this line from... Someone needs to clip just this scene from Vanity, just this reaction, just this, and just we just need to be using this as a reaction to any time someone makes a bad play in Valorant.
Ew, f***ing disgusting.
Buddy, let me show you exhibit C9. Guard, come play the tape.
Oh, Christ.
I know what you are. Say it. Out loud. Just say it.
Oh.
The Cloud9 team capsule is here. It's got it all. Classic skin. Classy spread.
That's quite nice.
Cloud9, don't just say it. Spray it.
I think that Cloud9 Classic is a very good Cloud9 one. I'm not sure that I like it as a standard design, but if you're a Cloud9 fan, that looks really clean. Like, it incorporates the colors really nicely. It definitely gives off a Cloud9 vibe.
Alright, bro, you only have two options here. Either choose a life sense of winning and happiness and go with the Cloud9 team capsule, or play League of Legends.
Whoa. I'll go with the C9 team capsule.
Great choice. Court is adjourned.
Okay.
I love this one already.
I know what you are. Say it. Out loud.
Dude, they've framed this for the camera. He's just staring at the side of the TV.
Know what you are. Say it.
he is staring at the fucking side of the TV. The TV's looking at the camera.
Just say it.
Oh, fucking hell, man. It's
Just
killing
say
me.
it.
It's killing me. Oh, these videos make me lose it, man. They're so good. It's like watching a really fucking funny B movie where it's so bad it's good. All right, shit. We missed the vitality pistol.
Was just
oh god.
He was so low then. Logan, I mean, we noted the sheriff earlier, but again,
oh, they forced in this round as well, though, General Mates.
Sender's got to be a bit more careful. He doesn't want to put his
No, I'm losing my mind, man. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing what was left of my sanity. Whoa, that's a big kill from the tank.
The tank happy on the drive-by and then carved a path. They've opened up a chance for themselves.
Soup. Thank you for the 8 months.
I shall be buying 30 C9 skins for 30
Close your chat window? Oh, yeah.
Look at Whalers.
What's going on down there? Fuck off.
Do something as a judge. What else are you meant to do? He can hold this as long as he can stand, right? He's still a problem
This
to get
is
past.
very difficult to get through.
Pouring in, buying precious seconds this time. Bears going through all of it. Lovely work from Whalers, still alive.
Decent try, but there should have been someone in there to try to trade Whalers there.
I don't want any of that. I'm out.
So, General Mates winning with the force buy.
It was a bold maneuver.
Alright, yeah, let's take a look at the compositions again.
No, I really like it. Like as said, anywhere other than B, and they're insane, but it's more so the adaptation.
I closed this chat message, and it's popped up again.
We always talk about the leadership of existence, but the thing I love about Gentlemates is their commitment to the idea. If he says, okay, we've taken B site, but I want to go A. We know that they've been rotated. We've spotted players outside C. I want to take this call. You watch the tank.
It's just someone sending me a whisper.
Out there. He's not hesitating for a second, and that is what makes this team successful. Yes, they're outside the box. Yes, they're taking risks. But if everybody commits to those risks, the percentage chance of it succeeding goes
Didn't even get a scam request.
This is probably a little frustrating for the Vitality
So,
side as
okay,
well.
so Vitality are playing a really standard old-fashioned solo Sky Initiator again on this map, which doesn't seem amazing, but alright, that's what they're sticking with. Meanwhile, Gentlemates are running Phoenix Breach here with the Rays. So they've, on defense side, they're going to have to do a pretty similar thing to what they did before, which is either play retake and try to use the fact that they have duelists and breach flashes to get back in. Preferably flood retake if they can get enough info about which site Vitality are ending on. Or they're going to have to try to pick timings in the mid-round to flash fight and try to catch Vitality. But Vitality were not running into that on Sunset, and I think it's pretty easy to play a safe attack side default on this map too. So even if General Mates managed to pick up a ton of rounds in this half, I think I've still got questions about what they're going to do on the other. Alright, okay, I've started something that I shouldn't have.
It's a 2v2, but the weapons still favorable towards Gentlemates.
If you Twitch whisper me, I'm going to ban you for 24 hours.
Is there a weapon to be recovered? There is.
I'm going the nuclear option.
Yes, the timing is outrageous near on. It's all on safe, and you can see the stall, the time being purchased here. Does he get a chance?
Fuck, that's so tempting. No, it's not tempting. You'll be banned. Will you stream tomorrow? Okay, I'm gonna ban you for a week.
Again, it's gonna be that resurgence continuing from Gentlemates. I like the ideas. Again, it's just that fake out from Destune to give Sender.
No, I'm not gonna go into my settings. I can't be bothered.
That Viper's pit as well, but even still, you look at the sort of purchases that are coming up here for Vitality. They kind of echoed that last round, and their buy is still fundamentally worse than the one that the opponents are going to be coming up with. They don't have any ultimates online. Well, there'll be a happy midlane somewhere because we've got an Odin on the board.
Only a Stinger available for
kind
kicks.
Of okay with it on defense.
He's poisoned your brain.
Oh, you can spam,
the
doors and the walls.
If Zen wasn't
Oh, the beef on the flat on the. There's no way that Safe gets a kill and gets out there. He got full blinded, missed his teleport, and Vitality ended up in the favored 5v4.
Absolutely.
No way.
Again, Gonna
No
have to try and
way.
persevere now without the tank.
That's not allowed.
There, so they can
That is just
easily use
not
that as their
allowed.
launchpad forward. Runner forced to respect, forced to fall away, and the site somewhat under the Gentlemate's banner.
Yeah, the thing is they've been losing a lot of these early battles, but they're not shying away from this C-side. Clearly confident. And especially with the defense not having a massive
I feel like a lot of
amount to
teams
the main thing is
have
gonna be
not
what
clued in
Sender
on
does
this
with
better
the
plant
side fight.
position,
Can he force them into awkward
so that you can
battles
also
they
be
look
seen from
push back
mount.
in?
I guess they're worried about being spammed from waterfall or something.
And there are those blast packs
Great
first.
punish.
Stunning runner on a mission, but he can't break the back line. Bayaz and Logan still alive. Gonna be trying to desperately hold this. That's great.
Nice
work
trade from
Bayaz.
Sender,
Tried to just almost
and
predict
it's
the
not
swing.
planted
That
for
plan isn't
Logan.
ideal for them. Logan can't do much to deny. He's got to accept his fate here. And the Odin, well, it's not
Good
pretty, but at
retake
least
protocol
holds it
from
back as
Vitality,
well.
man.
That was a lovely way to
Oh,
retake
and Logan
the
loses
site.
the gun as well.
Vitality
That's going to be quite an expensive round, actually, from Vitality, though. They only kept one gun online, the Odin. But still, really nice Paranoia double blast pack entry into that. I can't believe Natank didn't get that kill. How did he not get the kill?
He looks fairly chill, to be honest.
He wasn't that upset by it. I'd have been
I've got you addicted to Pokemon because of the Infinite Fusion videos. You haven't played since 2004 or 2005. Yeah, you're going to be as bad as I am. There's a lot of crazy shit in those games.
Same in the last map as well. It didn't really
So I like the Phoenix Wall. It allows you to save smoke utility and still threaten that you're taking space over towards A.
Do you partake in it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Natank, though, feeling once
Why are
again
the teams
up for a
planting there instead of for Mount like the previous version of Lotus?
alone in this.
Yeah, they didn't remove it as a spot. I think teams are just worried about being punished. If someone's got an Odin, that spot is punishable. If somebody's like there are three main plant spots on Lotus. One is that corner that people used to plant on, which is a bit vulnerable unless your team has full site control. The other is that tucked corner where you saw Gentlemates just plant, but it's not a very good plant spot. And the other one that I've seen people plant on that seems pretty damn good is near where Gentlemates just planted, but on the staircase, so that you can still see people's heads when they defuse from Mount. And that seems like a really good default plant spot, but I think you might be able to get spammed from waterfall as you're planting, which is why teams are not doing it as much. I'm not sure. Oh, we've got some little fuckers, have we? Got some little fuckers. Don't perma me. What color is it? I won't perma you Glaciate, but you're getting a weak ban. Time out Glaciate 05. I don't know what a week is. Let's say 500,000 seconds. That might be a fucking month. I don't know. JB Ghost, what are your thoughts on the socio-political climate in Belarus? To be honest with you, don't know anything about it. JB Ghost, thank you for the question. You're gone. Oh fuck, I've forgotten what his name was. What was his name again? JB Russ? What was his name, chat? You got a snitch, I can't remember it.
Now, coming into focus on this round, though,
JB underscore Ghost? Okay. Oh, you've already timed him out? Nice, perfect. Perfect. And Astra Enjoyer. Farts. I hope that was worth it.
Can you be the problem or
oh, Takas with spray control! That spray control from Takas is crazy. And they have more ults to be able to hit the site here as well if they think they need it in a 5v3.
Found a player up above and then down, quickly switching things up. Now,
if you don't snitch, I'm banning you.
Quick rotation from kicks is possible.
I'm looking a little at Destrian's position, if that does have effect. If Sender can hold them away, right? If he can hold them back, the tank already takes down kicks. So it is literally the last standing bastion of hope. Was Sender...
Is Retrograde not being tough on crime?
Thinking better of this.
Retro, I'm a Tory. If I say that I need to punish the evildoers, I must be tough on crime.
Players that can almost just run it down like this. That was an aggressive push initially from Takas.
How will it act as a deterrent otherwise?
The same things moments later from Natank.
Because of course, if we know anything about how humans are motivated to do things, negative reinforcement, definitely the way to go.
Destrian can do nothing.
Definitely doesn't invite people to try to test authority even further. Fuck's sake. Plato's Goon Cave?
But again, he's running
what the fuck?
Everything points to the fact that they are this confident, that they,
just shadows of cum on the wall.
What they're banking on. Tank quite full. But he's very, very close to his
Oh my
again. He's
god.
Still just farming that back up, so I want to see how
okay,
close
not
he is
going to
actually
open those
after this round,
messages.
he did obviously invest it.
Definitely not opening those messages.
Up at 3 apiece here, and it's a scrappy game.
Can't they still DM you while timed out? Don't tell them that.
I think the thing that I
don't tell them that.
Credit to Gentlemates over other teams running these double duelists, running the Yoru.
Does Josh know he can turn off whispers? Yes. Look at the spray control. Look how good that is, man. Yo, JB Sus, thank you for the 3 quid.
If you were a Tory, I don't want to be free anyway.
I'm not a Tory. I'm not a Tory. Okay?
The tank is 3 and was 1 and 5.
Yeah.
He now just got a double kill because he was the most aggressive player in the round.
Yeah.
They don't fear or shy away from these plays.
It's very oppressive to play against, right? It's very hard to handle it, and again, it feels like they've got a very quick read for Vitality. They know what's coming their way. They've just left safe, propped up by C.
They open door, they take some door control with a stun and a flash. Now they have more ults to be able to take sight. Here comes the breach ult. Ooh, they Viper ult to try to threaten the site. This is strange. It's kind of a cool retake ult though, isn't it? That is pretty awesome. Good movement there from Runner. They know where Takas is. The lockdown's been forced out.
Still there, was still trying to put his body on the line for the sender. Has to give away a little of the game, and they slowed it down just.
They're going for the defender lockdown. Oh my god, they didn't clear Takas. Oh, brutal loss. Both teams threw every ultimate into that round. And they just got boomed by Takas tucking underneath.
First time in, they had the Viper's Pit, which gave them the drop down.
Holy shit.
To clear anybody close. The second time they go, wow, unless someone has run all the way.
The thing is, they don't have time to wait for their lockdown to create space for them.
TPs into the corner. Takas again, he is the biggest nuisance. The golf clap.
Can't do much about that one, can you? And that has shattered Vitality's money. They're down as Sheriffs, they're down at Classics. I'm seeing Ghosts in
Watching Gentlemates play is increasing my respect for existence as a coach.
You can see almost that crunch play coming out from Vitality.
Because obviously he's very well regarded from Counter-Strike. But
constantly putting pressure, but it seems like they found their
I
success.
wasn't sure what to think about Gentlemate's performances in Ascension, especially when he said that they deliberately didn't play at their top level until the end of Ascension. That just seems like such bollocks. But actually, they're fucking cooking.
Takas wants a bit more as well. Look at him. Ooh, careful.
As soon as they needed to this year, they're bringing out interesting comps, set plays, cool ult ideas. The players clearly have a good understanding of how they want to use these ideas as well. Akuko Sihe is popping off. 3 more bans for you, including from Devoyne Shower Handle with the message. Balls. Is it finally time to demod Devoyne Shower Handle?
I think the only one wasted was the fact that the tank planted. Other than that, now I have my ult, you guys go and farm, and Takas is then sent in front. And
I can't be seen to be weak on crime.
Very aware that if you get,
I can't be seen to be weak on crime.
Back into play, but also a showstopper. Those players can combine wonderfully, and on the other side, none of the ults are particularly close.
And we were giving so much credit to Vitality for dealing with that explosive Gentlemate.
So last time they used Natank's ultimate to push back the A defenders. But then they had other ults to be able to get into the site. They are getting this Phoenix ult online though so quickly.
Volatile first couple of rounds back and forth.
Round 9, second Phoenix ult.
Will start looking like, but we know Gentlemates like that high tempo, that adrenaline.
Pretty huge.
Valorant.
Alright, I'm turning off my whispers. You guys have beaten me into submission. I've given up. I've fucking given up. Jay Wu, thank you for the 9 months.
Let's see if they can make the more.
Actually, is there a way of just banning everybody in the chat?
To find that, that's the tank gone, which is pretty telling, but luckily for Gentlemates, they do get to keep that.
Is there just a command I can run to ban everyone?
They've not had the same success that they've had the last couple of rounds now. This is a different beginning.
Because if I've learned anything from how people admonish children in school, it's blanket punishments. They seem really successful.
For the first time in a while, we might see Destrian under pressure, but he has support very quickly from Runner.
Okay.
Here they come, into sight. Player disadvantage, and Runner instantly reacts to that blast pack.
Not going to be able to have the same sort of success though.
Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? 10 seconds, teleporting to C. Sender's already in. They don't have time here, they don't have time. Ooh, actually, Sender should have waited another 2 seconds before swinging there, just to make sure the round was over. But, all good. He got the win.
Down this matchup. They dealt with the tank, they took him away from the deck, and suddenly they were lost.
Yeah, they lose the 1-2.
There are scripts to ban subgroups.
Like, that was the thing. I think after that initial kill, you could see the Gentlemates were almost waiting for some
I can
sort of
ban
mistake.
everybody, huh? I'm not, dude. Opening these DMs is like playing fucking roulette with my ability to stream on Twitch. It's actually just. Let's see if I get permabanned off Twitch.
So often with finding the tank early.
And I think we're seeing a little bit of the follow-up to that is the Gentlemates have instantly hit the brakes. Yeah. Something about that round they didn't like. And I think what you were just talking about is part of that factor coming in. They want to talk through this, get ahead of those issues, and potentially
Where are my
preempt what they
fucking
want to do going
Twitch
forward.
settings?
If you're looking at Gentlemates, they're one away from having Takis out. They still have the tanks, as he did go down in that previous one. So those two key elements can come into effect.
Settings.
Again, for Vitality, though, this feels like, as you said, they've kind of maybe started to really identify those core strengths that Gentlemates were running with.
Fuck, where is it, chat? Where is it? Security and privacy? Where is it?
The round going the other way, but as it stands, I think Vitality now have a chance to get a
Dude, whether block whispers from strangers, there it is.
If you're a Tory, a true Tory wouldn't hesitate to let their Koskets away with the things that have been labeled as crime, which the average folks get a zero tolerance policy on.
I don't really
true, actually, true.
You're running a double duelist, you're
I'll give you, you know, if you give me money, you're allowed to Twitch DM me. There you go. That's the real Tory move.
You're defensively sitting there with a Phoenix, which is one of the most pointless things you can have, unless you're going to be playing constant retakes, which it is possible. Maybe as Hot Hands comes into play in a retake.
I'll give you 1 penny. You already sent me one. All right, we missed the first 5 seconds of the round. And the tank's already in with another. Oh yeah, not another Phoenix. Oh, sorry, the same one from the previous round. They get the punish onto Kicks. Kicks got stunned there. So now they've got another ult to be able to get into sight because they have the Raze ult now. Charles Serial, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm Nasenda Hydra. Hands up. What does that mean? What the hell does that mean?
Distraction and the tank got the kills. It's the reverse now. He'll be the distraction and it always gives space and Takas always capitalize it. And now he has his ultimate as well.
This is almost infallible as it stands. 2 big picks on either side of the map. You couldn't be asking for a better outcome. Sender's got to respect it as well. You don't want to lose.
Gentlemates on the attack side here are popping off. Still got questions about their defense side, but the attack side is popping. Oh, they caught Takas? And the tank is on the lurk? Whaler's on the lurk? What the fuck is going on here, guys? Gentlemates overcooked while they were in a 5v3 and they're gonna lose.
Safe's punished, and this is now looking like an absolute nightmare in the making. Logan.
No, no, no.
20 seconds.
Oh, no, baby. No, what happening to you?
He doesn't know how much time he's got to play with.
They completely overthought that. They had 2 lurkers, 1A, 1B, because they decided to pivot.
He's got to run this down perfectly.
Well,
he's
got
played
1.
it very well on the first. The follow-ups are there. 2 more players to find Sender. 1. And Safe sitting this. Oh, this is not
it got broken.
denied. He can't depend on it. He has to body check this. He has to go forward, and he can't do it.
That's a tragic one for Gentlemates.
Keeps around on their side.
all of the preset stuff worked perfectly, and then the audible was dreadful.
It's mainly because I've loved what they've done throughout the rest of their attack, and they didn't do it here.
Oh,
Every time
no.
we've seen them get a big advantage, they group up as a unit, they go together, and then they trade effectively. This time, you can almost spot all 5 players on different parts of the map running around on their own.
That might be a timeout.
Individual duels, a team we talk about.
I want to see the reaction from mates,
That's the
coaches.
worst way you could have played a 3v5, and I understand if you get
That really is the
control, you
worst
wanna
way
try
you
and
could
hold
play a
on to as much of
5v3.
it as possible. But you had a couple of players going on C1, lurking on B, 2 outside A. It was just messy.
It was messy. And it's Runner and Safe are going to have the biggest challenge in a moment's time if they continue along this path.
Not here again. He's going to TP into a wall and then shoot the guy in the face.
Yeah, and it's the slow play towards the A side. I don't
really see how that paranoia is getting value, because
I know they sent it out. I don't think it
if you
pinged, so
swing,
this actually might
there's a
work
decent
out well,
chance
'cause
that
they've
there's
got
like 2 people
Tank
that didn't
playing
get
a
hit
little
by
bit
it.
deeper. I think you've got Bayaz by his side, so they're both
They can keep this simple though. Open tree, use some breach control just to push Sender back,
and he's feeling that
and then
pinch.
raise
He
ult.
feels the pressure coming his way. He's trying to deny as much of that space.
I can't
and
believe they
tee
just
himself up to
egoed
do
that
just
snake
that.
bite.
Slow
Why didn't they wait it
down
out?
the roll, but Takas having none of it. Wants to get ahead, gets dealt with almost
Oh,
by the
but
dog.
brother, just hold the ult.
You've still got kicks here who could potentially
I feel
be an
like,
issue,
dude,
right? He's holding a
mates
lot
are
of this
getting
space, and he
antsy
even takes
here,
down
dude.
Takas. It's
They are
Logan
making
and
some
Whalers
weird
with a
calls
world
towards the end of
trouble
this
against
half. Good shot by Whalers. Good shot by Logan as well, actually.
Turn this back. It ain't over yet.
Maybe they can frag their way out of
Find
this.
some margins. Whalers tried to be a
Whalers
little
just
cheeky with the
inside the
timing of it, but it didn't
nanoswarm.
work out. Logan
And
so
it's
low on
over.
HP. I
Great
don't
flash
know
from
what you're meant
Kicks.
to do here. This is looking like this is done. I don't think Logan can really deny anything. Beautifully played by
Gentlemates,
Vitality here.
game
in my
plan,
mind. They've
really nice.
stemmed the
Then,
bleeding. They've handled a lot of what Gentlemates
last 2 rounds,
Yeah, they started really taking map control away from them in the early stages of the round, but even still, I think
holy shit, cameraman. Oh, fucking calm it down.
But they are trying to challenge through his snake bite. Even if you've managed to
Yeah, pushing through the snake bite there is really ambitious. I think what they should have done is just keep opening door and raise ulted through the main entrance of A main. And you can just pinch Sender inside tree.
incredibly weak and try and challenge an Odin.
Safe did not get hit by that stun. Safe with the paranoia. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked so well.
And now Safe is going to TP away. He didn't need the extra pressure. They've already got 2 picks almost instantly. That's the perfect beginning for
They
Vitality.
self-blinded. Oh my
That is
goodness.
the main factor of their defense now is, okay, we can't allow them to have
So I didn't
space
think
to
that play
breathe.
was going to
Let's
work very
fight
well,
for
because if
everything.
you
They've got
scale up
deep
the left
control A
side,
as
like if
well.
you're pathing around mountains towards the left, you're not going to get hit by that paranoia. And they're gonna probably have like a couple people there ready to,
haven't had what they needed in this
you know,
map.
face
They haven't
that.
had the attention.
What is this?
What the dog do?
But it ended up catching a lot of people. It forced Gentlemates to run backwards, and then Runner was able to pick up 2 on people that were escaping.
At this point, they've
So,
really lost the amount of bodies.
yeah, it
They'll never
worked
have a
way
favorable
better
fight
than I
on
thought
any
it
of these
would.
sides. I
That
don't know how they
little,
managed to get
very
past it,
simple
because,
paranoia
as
play.
you said, Sender's been magnificent in his work.
Same again. Exact same thing. Snake bite down, go on, push me.
Yep, just hold so much of the map. And yeah, they can go back for this B take potentially, but there's still players here. They can't pull this many players
The
away
Phoenix
with
Wall
only
is very
3.
nice at
Losing
being
out
able
those
to get
bodies
out
earlier
past
on was
the Killjoy
basically the
utility,
first nail,
but
and Kicks is the second in the coffin. Vitality
I think Gentlemates
gaining a
let
grip
that
on this
one
game
slip away from
towards
them.
the end of
Gentlemates
this
should have
first
been up at the
half.
half here.
Yeah, closing it out as they mean to go on with an Andalia flawless. It doesn't really.
What are the
get
odds that Vitality are hiding their
better
real
than that for them.
comps?
And as said, 7 rounds on the defensive side when you're playing up against the team.
I think it is actually possible. And here's the reason why I'll say it's possible for Vitality versus other teams. Vitality's group is against Fnatic and the Ascension winner. And if they win this game, they probably have to play against Gentlemates again anyway.
I'm almost thinking back to like some old school like.
So your most normal way of getting out of this group is going to be 2 games against Gentlemates.
For the most part, unless you're going
So,
full on retake and basically just playing your defense as an
even if you lose, win or lose this game, you are probably playing
I'm always ready to be proven
another
wrong, but I think
game
we are
against
underway, so we can
Gentlemates.
jump into game here.
So I think these opening matches, when there's a super heavy favorite in the other side, like Fnatic, they actually don't matter very much.
They have to, right? There is no rest for them.
So I know that sounds a bit daft to already be thinking about the rematch, but I think in this specific situation, I think it's just, it's sensible. It's the realpolitik, you know.
But luckily enough can navigate around well, but he has just rescinded the entire way back towards A.
It's not what people want to hear, because it doesn't play into, like, you've got to think that you can win every game, and Vitality do actually have a chance at upsetting Fnatic, that kind of thing. But listen, at the end of the day, most likely you're going to be playing a rematch, and it's possible that Vitality have some other compositions
That's a
cooked.
prediction we can bank. But again, this feels quite indicative of how this game might go, or at least this half, this kind of almost hell.
What's the point of winning this match then? Because you might upset Fnatic.
But it's very hard to make it work, and look at this. Utility in play. Logan teed up with the perfect position to punish.
Striker, thank you for the 25 months.
Now, what can they make of this, though? What can they do with this? Can they get that plant? Is that a possibility for them here? Is there a challenge? Here's that challenge. It's a swing back in. Destrian does very well to find Logan. Down to Whalers and Bayaz here. 12 more seconds. Time becoming a factor. Bayaz the only one standing, and Sender absolutely magnanimous in that round. Just playing out of his mind, honestly, dealing with the main
Here comes Vitality.
Yeah, he's on fire. 19 and 6. He's been the difference maker. Everybody else is relatively close within the server, but he locked down the A side when it came to the defense. And this time, he basically spotted the push. He came up against that terrifying double duelist that took them both down. Like
There's so many cheeky little headshot angles around on this site now.
I'm getting a little scared now. Right, this is when I get a little scared that it you didn't get that first, which is a bit of a problem. You want to see if they can maybe deal with it, but look at what we're seeing here. Look at the star here from Takas. It's very all in. Sender has been up for the challenge. Definitely spotted Takas there.
Is your plan to go straight into VOD review after this? Well, first of all, I'm going to order some food, because I haven't eaten yet today. And then, yeah, pretty much we're going to do some VOD review. We've got so many VODs to watch, man. So many VODs to watch. Is Classic the new meta? Yeah, not buying up on this next round is pretty much the meta right now, because if your opponents buy an outlaw and you buy sheriffs, so you have to use light armor in round 15 or round 3, then you're dying in one shot still. So most teams have decided, let's just full eco the second round and try to set up plays with our utility instead. And it's actually working, I think, even better than trying to rely on the rifle, rely on like sheriffs and stuff.
Yes.
Setting up these little util combos has actually ended up being more dangerous.
It is a gamble stack we're seeing now.
Watch the GE music video. So I saw the GE walkout music. They made their own music instead of trying to license somebody else's. Is that what happened?
And for now, not a problem. They've weathered the storm really well. Again, sometimes I do get nervous just because, you know, time limit. If Spike gets lost, someone goes down, rifles get recovered. Not an issue. The tank, the only one still there. Sender. Short-lived, wasn't it? Quick vengeance.
Runner is now 2 away from getting his ult online. So they could either try to orb max, or they could try to play for a post-plant ult and to let him plant. I mean, he might get it on the entry as well, but I think I'd be tempted to try to get both ult orbs here.
Just purchase up into these next rounds, so you're looking at rifles across the board. Like, there isn't anything missing here. On the attack side as well, Vitality have been very good at just being patient and waiting for their opponents to make
The Oni
mistakes.
Claw is really good, Nisham.
And again, there's not really anything else the Gentlemates can do. You've got a Phoenix.
So Vitality are going to try to play for the C orb here. Oh, tech pause. What's happened here then? What's happened here then?
We out here subscribing for longer than the lifespan of Overwatch 2.
I think I need a little bit more time. I don't want to go
Thank
home
you.
yet.
Thank you for the 13-month subscription, Roku. Did you hear about Global versus Zeta?
Desperate for one.
Where did you hear that?
Oh, the rematch. No, I didn't actually. Wait, no, I didn't look up the results of that. What happened in that rematch? Oh, Zeta won 2-0 again. I mean, Bind was pretty similar score to last time, but they just kind of smoked him on Lotus, I guess. Was there something specific that happened during the game?
We are going to have to focus on what's going on because it's quick, it's pacey, and it's Takas on the hunt. Oh god, the flash just about gets out of there.
So mates are going to want to try to force these kind of fights so that they have good info about where Vitality are around the map.
Yeah, the fact is though, Vitality,
They played the same shitty Bind comp.
Because they know the
yeah.
are the flashes, the stuns, everything that was used
I mean, I don't think it's amazing, but I genuinely, chat, I don't think it's the worst comp in the world.
Got them some information. Now they're putting the pressure on, but look who's there again.
I've seen worse.
Sender is just omnipresent, it feels like, every time they try and go for this. But look on the other side, nice little flash up. Maybe with Whalers, this could work out. A little bit of a pinch from both sides, but will it be the similar scenes? Will be the, you know, is this...
He's got support now.
Yeah, this is just feels on a knife's edge.
I mean, Sender's definitely going to get fought here. Oh my god, what a prediction from Sender. What a prediction from Sender.
He just wallbanged him from the back lines. That's what that was. That was a different push that came through, and then Sender just went, I'll just pop his head through the box.
Madness. Takas did just win that fight.
Takas picks up the lurker and immediately repushes B. This looks like a really nice reposition from Takas here, in case they weren't ending A. Oh, Whalers is fucked. Whalers is fucked. He got out his paranoia, as if that was going to counter it somehow. I mean, yeah, if he'd gone for the paranoia teleport or something, maybe that would have been wild. Oh, Logan, holy shit. I thought he was going to get timed.
This man terrifying.
No, he's got no chance, man. He's got a double face right in front of him.
And they waited for it. Beaz is there. Gentlemates will not go quietly away from this game.
Yeah, very patient stuff. Again, following his call to the latter and winning a round that they desperately needed. That was one that looked like it was going to fall apart. The initial fight, like, this is what I mean. He actually just spams it.
Is Gentlemates actually clouted? Yeah. Their organization has 3 big French content creators that came together to make this org.
That late rotator, and then obviously, does this count as our Logan round? It was pretty good.
It was a pretty good round.
Loud Sentinels is the best game that I've watched so far, Carl.
Yeah, he's got like 1v4 with a sheriff or something.
Yeah, you know when you see it.
Versus a team who's what was his name? It was like
I haven't watched them all though.
Mitch or something.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
But
I haven't watched the Navi match. I might do a VOD review.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah, not the No Majors Club here.
All right. Gentlemates trying to immediately come and plug this gap. They do. Oh my god, that raids nade.
What is this round? What am I watching here? This is like a complete switch up. The tank is just putting.
Nice from Beaz actually to swing out with the Phoenix. Oh my god. They're all inside. They're trying to go through. Oh, Whalers just gets it out in time.
Just about getting a smoke back online, but that's almost too late. Yeah, they want him dead. Kicks hot on his heels.
Well played by Kicks. Good killer instinct.
Sights open. Plant's gonna be in.
Vitality then went for a B exec. Gentlemates tried to like flood in with the Phoenix. They pivoted to C.
This could be a little something. Did he spot both or just one? Not gonna get it. Runner, clean, sharp. Locked on.
Very decisive though from Vitality compared to when Gentlemates tried to do the same thing and got caught in Waterfall.
Unbreakable.
I'm looking at that orb from Sender. Sender threw his orb in this round on the B exec towards Waterfall connector, and they all got inside of it to pivot through. Were they planning to plant in there if they were hitting B? They might have been planning to play the post plant from Waterfall anyway.
He basically has to 1v3 to get them anything.
I don't know whether that was an audible or not. I mean, it was definitely an audible to pivot to C, but
thriving. Again, there's been a few rounds here. I just feel like it's not quite as regimented as I expected it to be.
This game is not going to be regimented, is it? Let's be honest. No. The way the comms going out, everything. Yeah, this has been one of those.
I think Carmine Core is bigger than Gentlemates, as far as I'm aware, because they've been around for longer, and I think Kameto's a little bigger.
Yeah, the dip
but I'm not 100%.
Business already breaking the money of what Gentlemate's going to be bringing in. They have the lockdown on Logan, yes, but again, these are really important.
Here we go, big A rubble fight.
Are you up for the challenge? You're one of the key
Runner gets the kill. The tank is weak. Safe is already deep with the double teleport. Safe didn't TP though to the door. He TP'd really fucking deep. But everybody's been picked off by Gentlemates. Oh, sorry, on Gentlemates. Vitality, unfortunately, just running away with this. And this I think is part of the issue. Gentlemates have got to force fights, and Vitality are just able to work around it.
You gotta be good at something.
That's fair.
Safe's Omen TP there is super nice.
And you look at the post plant here, right? Look how much they've got. What are you meant
They
to
put
do
a
if
lot
you're
of pressure onto
loading
Takas and the tank when they were trying to push up the rubble.
That's about it. That's about as far as you get. So that's gonna be 11 for Vitality.
Gentlemates don't have like a Season 8 or anything to try to stop Vitality from going for that. They only have flashes.
Exactly.
You don't want to give anything over at this
So.
stage.
So close to even having a snowball round in the
Yeah,
pocket,
Runner
which
is
just, you know, 1 foot in
Runner
front,
is
right?
a
That's the
fucking
worst-case scenario.
sick pickup.
Zender, well, he thinks, why not go see if I can get a little something for myself here?
He might be Rookie of the Year this year.
Devastating. But Gentlemate's not going to get their way, and that is the Viper's Pit now.
Are there other people that would be in the running for that that are like in teams that we're going to see at international events?
I'm not sure I see a road back at this stage for Gentlemates. Like, I was really relying on this attack side being good, and their defense has been almost exactly what was expected.
I didn't watch the Liquid game.
You can see each round, Vitality go, okay, you want to fight A, we're going to make
I
it as awkward.
don't think Liquid and Carmen Core are going to make it to international events,
He's
chat.
taking this as a challenge. Like, he is cleaning up house
But
when they
I
fight
mean, maybe.
together. And it's going to be the same again.
I don't think C9 are either. It's pretty difficult to win Rookie of the Year if you're not competing in the biggest tournaments. Because you're just not being tested against the best people. Look, Safe goes for the same play again with the teleport towards the back. This setup is a bit difficult for a Gentlemates to deal with, but they did actually keep the tank alive, so they've got the 3v3 here.
They're going quickly.
Logan's here, ready for it.
Logan's here. Logan could stop this before it even starts. He's got to know it. He's got to know
Good trade from Destrian. Winnable for Destrian. Very winnable.
Has an opportunity, Tom.
Excurit's a great shout. Oh yeah, that is a good shout actually. That is a great shout, chat.
They've got to group up and fight this together. And the tank already fairly low. Tak has tagged a bit. And honestly, this is a scenario where
Flashback.
Destrian can really make his mark.
You just heard the elbow through, so
Sure.
needs to be
Certainly going to be in contention, I think.
Actually turned the flash really well. Oh my god, I thought that was done for.
Not quite,
Destrian
not quite.
really had a small window of chance, and he was halfway through it for a second there. Not to be. Diffuse going to come through, and Gentlemates live to fight another round. They stave off the wall.
Rossi as well. Excurit is not a rookie. He is. I mean, even though he's got Counter-Strike experience, he's a rookie in Valorant. I mean, otherwise, fuck me. What are we counting as a rookie? Like, Demon 1 wasn't a rookie because he played Unreal Tournament.
A little bit more interesting, but it has just been basically, can Runner find both Takas and the tank? Most of the time the answer has been yes, but as you can see, that same fight's going to come through for Gentlemates. They're going to rinse and repeat.
At some point, you just got to draw an arbitrary line in the sand as to what you consider rookie, and I think it makes sense that if it's your first year in Tier 1 Valorant, you're considered a rookie. Even though, obviously, you're going to have some people who are extremely experienced. They're still not playing Tier 1 Valorant.
11-7. Easy enough to close when you think about it on the board, right? You think, hey, that's not that far. That's fine. We can absolutely do this. They have a lockdown to play with. They've got Takas. I think, what, 1 off, I think, from the showstopper.
Yeah, 3 ults, 1 away.
Yeah, look, they are right on the cusp of something here. But do they continue to do this, right? This just, like, smacking their head against that A brawl.
It's all arbitrary, chat. It's all arbitrary.
You are just banking you're winning those fights, which
John
I wouldn't say has always been going their way.
Ooh, good shout as well, actually. I could definitely see John Cutie being up there. I forget that John Cutie hasn't played Tier 1 before.
Do they risk it again? I don't know how many options you have.
I mean, the reason that I forget that is because Ghost was so fucking good when they were playing in, you know, the pre-partnerships era.
Pretty much clear B and C. The A site always gets a little bit
Yeah,
more
yeah,
sketchy
yeah.
because there'll be angles
Murray,
you can hide it, maybe
Keiko,
back
they all
towards tree,
count,
or depending where you put it aggressively. Whereas the C site, you're going to get forced all the way out towards Mound, or have to fight.
I just don't think they're likely
I'll
to
be
make it
honest,
to
if they
enough
have a lockdown
international
for a
events
B-site
for
retake,
people
you're probably in
to,
quite a bit of trouble.
you know, have a large enough bank of them playing well against top teams to win something like that.
Gentlemates, what have you been able to come up with? Giving yourself
Gentlemates are going to try and
looks like they're just going to go for
fight it again.
Instead. Oh, Runner again.
It's just, it's too difficult to force fights with these comps.
Runner has dealt with it on A, he's dealt with it on C.
You can't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and a lot
Top
of it is
teams
just
are
predicting what his opponent's going to
top
do.
teams are going to read that and
Thinking of what
punish
he
you
would
for
do
it.
in that scenario, it needed to be cleaner if Logan was going to be able to win
The
that
thing
fight.
is,
Unfortunately,
yes,
he
gentle
can't kill
mates
himself.
don't have an info initiator, but they're still going to have some information around the map. Like, if you just play for mound control and your Killjoy plays A, and you have one person spotting B, you are still going to have a decent amount of info around the map, even without playing an info initiator. You're going to have enough info to be able to figure out where they're hitting, back up, and try to play some kind of heavy retake style.
How's he there?
You're probably going to be able to play flood retakes in quite a few of the rounds too, because you're going to get a read based on their utility as to where they're ending. They're not always going to be contacting around the map. So I think gentle mates need to add in more of just a chill factor. I know that their composition isn't great for them to play slowly like that, but you can't just be trying to fight in the first 10 seconds of the round every round on defense.
Runner's been a godsend here. He has been putting in his work.
Sender? All good.
You're doing
All
right,
good.
Maybe he had enough of the Odin.
All good.
If he buys up an operator. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, he's look. That's more embarrassing now that we've seen that.
That's
he died looking at sprays.
I mean, their economy's fine, but that's the silliest way to die in the entire game.
If you look at gentle mates, they've got ults. 3 to play with. Bayaz 1 off.
So again, gentle mates have sick retake ultimates here. Just pick a side to play retake on.
Now, an adjustment. Vitality
All right, fast into B. Oh, Takas goes down. There goes their ult.
Now under the Vitality flag.
And the tank's gonna try to fight it on his own. Oh no, gentle mate's just collapsing. Well, the experience definitely showcasing itself in the entirety of this half and the final two. Like from round 11 onwards,
This is your opportunity.
this felt like a composure and experience diff. I think this gentle mates team still demonstrated that they're pretty good, but while the ideas are kind of cooking, they're struggling to... Oh, they're finishing it with the fucking disrespect knife kill. Oh. Oh, that's how you know it's a rivalry match between the orgs. Oh, fuck, dude. Nah, that was actually alright from gentle mates. You gotta remember, Vitality are a fucking good team. But they couldn't account for the weaknesses of their composition on defense side on either of the maps. They were cooking up some nice ideas, but Vitality were too good at being able to slow the game down, bait the aggression and punish it, and gentle mates just didn't have another layer to how they wanted to play the defense. They weren't able to adapt on the fly to what was to their like plan A being shut down, and yeah, I think Pansy's right. The depth was just gone a little bit because their comp wasn't that versatile and they couldn't come up with a way of making it work. Overall, though, I think against weaker level teams, gentle mates would look like they were on fire with a comp like that, because weaker teams would make mistakes in holding their default against that. They would get caught by the Phoenix flashes and the pushes, outmound, that kind of thing.
But a fantastic little glimpse into this squad.
Gentle mates ain't getting out of this group, though. They ain't getting out of this group, but they're definitely not a bottom feeder team. It did look like they kind of gave up on the game after they made some horrible mistakes in round 11 and 12. They just started sending it on defense.
The interesting thing is, there's a damn good chance that we're getting this matchup as a rematch as well, because obviously
yeah, there's a very good chance that that rematch is happening. All right, what's cracking here then? What is this? Angel. Angel.
Didn't work out. Angel's being punished for his ludicrous approach to the early game.
It's just even like you blink and you miss it. There's a flash. He just runs out of the smoke with the spike.
He's actually insane.
Ah, we've got ourselves an Angel Masterclass to VOD review, huh? Oh, whoopee. With Ardis on Yoru as well. They finally persuaded Ardis to play the Yoru.
And the problem is, genuinely, I reckon 90% of the time they still win those rounds. You see how close it comes. Didn't work out.
Fuck, man. The map was actually really good from Na'Vi. Ardis was cooking. Okay, holy shit. That's gonna be fun then. Alright, let's have a look at some of these. Should I launch the game to take a look at these in-game? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's do a tier list first. Let's do this Team Capsule tier list, and then we'll do some more VOD review. Check the Sentinels tweet beforehand. What's this? Imagine a world where this got approved. Wait, is this Sen's actual thing? Is this actually Sentinel's thing? No. Okay, okay. That's just what they were trying to make as their thing. I mean, that's that. That's a bit much, isn't it? That's a bit much. Fucking hell. What did they end up with? Which one's Sen? Oh, that one? That's pretty generic, isn't it? All right, let's have a look. Let's go into the game. Right, game capture. Launch of Valorante. Hello, 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 hello. All right, we're gonna do a VCT Team Capsule review. As soon as I log into my account. Boo, boo, boo. Oh fuck! My game isn't updated because I haven't launched Valorant on this PC in like 1,000 years.
God. Oh, I just nutted.
Thank you for the 10 quid.
Just made this silly little Valorant video about what your knife says about you. I think you'll like it. Check out the intro and see what you think. Have a great day.
Thank you for the 10 quid, but I can't open links in my donos. You'll have to paste it in the chat. You'll have to paste it in the chat. But to be honest, we do need something to do while my game updates. It's at 5% right now. It's downloading pretty quickly. But it's gonna take a while. Shit, man. Dude, I think I might have like 7 patches. Probably more than that. Probably a fuck ton of patches to install. All right, what is this? What is this? Let's have a look. Oh, this is 41 minutes long. 41 minutes long, what your Valorant knife says about you?
A game of...
Holy shit. How many knives did you go through? Oh my god, my PC simply cannot handle downloading an update and watching a YouTube video at the same time. I don't think we're going to be able to look at these team capsules inside the game because it's just tanked my internet connection. The hotel Wi-Fi has fucking gone crazy. Somebody there is on a work call and they're getting cut off. 1 megabyte a second. I mean, that's pretty quick, isn't it? That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Oh, that is so silly.
Teamwork.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't even watch your funny intro. It's getting rolled. It's getting fucking rolled. Okay, there's just... I'm 10% of the way through. And I might want to play Valorant on this setup at some point. I should probably update the game. I should probably just update the game. All right, fuck it. Let's just update the game. We'll look at tweets or something instead. Scrimming crew has got to be the most funny thing every time they troll our coach.
Sorry. Happy, join the lobby. Oh my god. I join.
Oh my god, he's happy. Happy with the day! Oh my god! Another one! There's another one! No! I can't... I'm not the...
Why are you laughing? That's
the joke. I mean, loud isn't always funny, But in this case, yeah, loud is funny. Doesn't matter how well Happy coaches in this game, he is just always going to be known for that insane ace. Fuck. What is this? Global Esports Team Capsule. Oh, dude. My internet can't handle this.
Get some lunch. Yo, Ben, I'm gonna go for a jog. I'm busy, man. Okay, bye-bye.
This is me in an average ranked session. This GE fighting chat is... God. Oh my God. I really don't know what to think about that. It has stun-locked me. That song has stun-locked me. Because the beginning, I hate. I absolutely hate. But then, dude, once the actual, like, music chorus stuff kicks in, it's kind of got a feeling of, like, a cheesy TV intro. It's a little bit catchy. It's got something going on. I really don't like the beginning where it's chanting. I think that's... I don't like that. But I think it's got something going on afterwards. I think it's got something going on. Okay, anyway, looking at the player card, why the fuck is it a lion? Is that just because lions are cool? Sure. I mean, it's for the furries. You reckon they're trying to tap into that demographic? I think the skin itself, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's got a like decent, interesting design. It looks like it's a global esports skin. Like it fits the brand fairly well. It's bright. It pops. I like the design. I don't think it's amazing. It's not one that I would get, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like the colors. The colors are nice. I mean, it's a pretty standard like red, white, blue color palette, but the different tones of the blues and the reds are quite clean. Yeah, looks all right. But yeah, that global esports song stun-locked me, but I didn't dislike it. I did dislike the beginning, but there's something quite... I feel like, as much as I don't want to, I'm going to be humming this at random times throughout the day. Dude, I'm gonna be humming it, man. It's kind of catchy. It's kind of catchy. It really does. It sounds a little bit like the repetitive, like bumping beat behind it. Sounds a bit like some kind of anime intro, but without the... Yeah, it's like a cheesy TV intro. It's not anime, but it's like, I don't know. It doesn't sound childish, but it definitely sounds like some kind of yeah, like TV intro music where it's just the entire focus is on a catchy hook. Smash or pass that lion? Don't say that kind of thing. Pass, it's a lion. It'll bite my cock off. This has all the videos, just go down the list. Oh, incredible, actually. Alright, what's going on here then? So, 100 Thieves. We haven't seen 100 Thieves yet. Dude, the Twitter quality is just appalling for showing these kind of things off.
Defy your limits.
Dude, they've just taken our casting from this week and put it over fucking TDM footage. Dude, Jesus Christ, the video won't even play. Why is Twitter so shit? Please. Right. I mean, this is basically just promoting everything that 100 Thieves are currently doing. The actual design of the skin, I don't fuck with. It's got like a weird gradient effect on it. And again, the red and the black, I don't like it. It's similar to the Sentinel's skin, where I think it just doesn't look very good. Yeah, I would rather... I fuck with the GE skin more than this. Alright, let's start putting these into the... Let's start putting some of these into the tier list, to be honest with you. Oh no, these are the player cards, aren't they? Oh, fuck. I want to rank the skins. Okay, anyway. All right. EG. Wait, what? How the fuck did we end up here? EG, twitter.com/optic. What the fuck? What's going on here? Update check. 18%. We are crawling. We already looked at G2. Theirs looked really good. Let's have a look at Crew. Crew's might be amazing. A bright pink one sounds like it could cook.
Scientists has been tasked with the creation of the new Crew skin capsule.
Dude, actually, 9 out of 10 dentists agree that you should put the Crew skin capsule in your mouth.
A series of studies.
That sounds fucking dark, actually.
Incorporating the latum factor.
I didn't mean it like that.
Study 1: resistance. What makes latum so resilient? Our team observed that it is virtually impossible to bring down a Latin American. Despite wind, blows and adversities, Latinos consistently stand right back up. It is believed that the contact of two Latin hands creates an adhesive molecular membrane that binds them together.
Really?
Samples have been taken
I didn't realize that.
fixation of the skin. Study 2: energy. Due to the strong tendency to cheer intensely, even in the toughest moments, we have discovered that the rotating movements of the cheering arm produce an unknown energy that inflates the muscles and strengthens them. This makes them unstoppable. Researchers have dubbed this phenomenon the cheer, or hinchada in Spanish, and collected a sample for infinite energy supply. Study 3. The materials. Civilizations are defined by their dietary habits. The LATAM case is particularly unique due to its wide variety of flora and fauna.
Dude, get some mezcal in there.
Substances from the region have been used as raw materials in the skin's composition.
That is a cocktail. That is a fucking cocktail they're cooking up there.
Study 4. The passion. For centuries, humanity has tried to find where passion originates. Although this test did not succeed in identifying it, fundamental information has been obtained to understand what drives LATAM fans. Accelerated heart rate, intense neural activity, and inflammation of the tear conduct. We still haven't been able to understand these readings. We believe this is what some cultures call soul. And finally, the results. Success. The studies far exceeded
Fucking hell, they still won't show the skin.
And we managed to create a skin capsule which gives whoever.
We're 2.5 minutes into this fucking video, and they've only just shown the entire point of the video. Oh my god, another fucking video.
And wherever is using it, the characteristics of a LATAM player.
I still can't see it because of how bad Twitter quality is.
Passion, and a clear message. Bring it on. Cruise capsule now available on Valorant Shop.
Ooh. 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 Ooh, wait a second. Ooh, wait a second. They might be onto something. I don't give a shit about the 2.5 minutes of the bit, but that pink color, real nice. That player card, pretty fucking good. I'm fucking with it. I don't think it's as good as G2's, but I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one. The hand covers up most of the pink. But when you inspect it, you'll still be able to see it, right?
Do it the LATAM way. Crew it.
Do it the LATAM way. Crew it. Fucking hell. I don't think the video cooked. I'll be honest. The video did not cook. But the skin looks like it has. I wish I could get those minutes of my life back. Leviathan. This is 14 seconds long. The crew one, 2.5 minutes of a bit that dragged on for way too long, and then they showed the skin. Leviathan, 14 seconds. We've got the opposite problem here. They didn't fucking show anything. It's just a teaser. Where's the main video, motherfuckers? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Ah, oh, Christ. I thought I was getting a nice, pithy, to the point video. I thought Leviathan knew how short form content worked and they were going to deliver everything in 14 seconds. Fuck, where's the main video? It's a teaser, not the actual thing yet. Oh, where's the fucking video, Com? Where's the goddamn video? Fuck. Everybody else is out here pushing content. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, I guess we'll skip Leviathan. I can't believe I watched 2.5 minutes of a fairly unfunny video from Crew, and then was excited about Lev and just watched some people run out of a compound, and then it was on a loop. Okay, Loud, please redeem me. Redeem me. This is the skins tier list? Okay, sick. Sick. Loud. Ooh.
Mano. No próximo jogo, não esqueça de fazer o que a gente combinou. Senão você não vai melhorar. Tá bom, Sade. Fechou.
Okay, I've got a problem here, and it's that I don't speak Portuguese.
Opa, manito, tenho uma entrega para você.
I can definitely still appreciate this video, though.
Ô, galera, olha que eu recebi aqui. Beleza, beleza, vai abrir. Gold? Bacana isso aqui.
Rapaziada, vocês não vão acreditar, mano. A Loud...
Okay, maybe I can't appreciate the video. I mean, I'm getting glimpses of the comedy, the physical comedy. Understood. The rest of the video is flying way over my head. So, I liked the black and green, but it looked really fucking vibrant in the thing that I saw. Well, I guess that's not too vibrant. It depends what it actually looks like when it doesn't have all of these glowing effects. Like, what does it actually look like in game? Because that might look really good.
Mano, eu quero ser o primeiro a testar. Fica parado que eu vou contar até 3.
Ooh, wait a second.
2.
Você que tá em casa,
I am lost. Some references going way over my head there. I'm sure that's some kind of in-joke, but I don't understand what I'm watching. That seemed like a pretty good skin though overall. All right, let me have a look. So these are the classics. Okay, what have we seen so far? I thought Cloud9, so far, I would put Cloud9 in the A tier. I don't think it's amazing, but I think in terms of like what it delivers as a Cloud9 skin, really quite nice looking. Where's Global? I think Global's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the Cloud9 skin, but I think it cooks. The Loud skin, I'm not sure it belongs in S tier. I think it looks like it's an A tier skin though. It might be an S tier skin. It's kind of how we were rating Loud at the beginning of the year. I don't know how it's gonna look when it's in game, but I got some questions about it on paper. I don't know. A tier seems pretty damn good though. Loud might be S, might be S. I want to look at it in game first before I make any decisions. Now, where is 100 Thieves? You're going down in the C tier. In fact, you might even be D tier, but I don't know that 100% yet. These fucking skins, so many black and red looking skins, dude. I can't even tell the difference at this kind of resolution. However, I remember seeing that the G2 one looked significantly better. The G2 one looks fairly good. This foot one looks fairly good, but I haven't seen it in a large resolution yet. And who the fuck are you? That's Talon. I haven't seen Talon either. Where? Oh, there's Sentinels. Okay. Sen, I didn't like. 100 Thieves, I didn't like even more. To be honest, they might be going down in D tier for now, and we'll see whether we need. Nah, we'll put them in C for now, and then we'll see what's going on. If you want to see them in game, yeah, I mean, I want to see them in game. That's why I'm updating my game. Don't worry, chat. I'll just be another 45 fucking minutes updating my game on this hotel Wi-Fi. Jesus Christ. All right. Who else have we looked at then? Did we look at any of the others? Oh, Crew. All right, Crew's skin, I think is A tier. You know, I really want to put the Crew skin above Cloud9, but I do really like the Cloud9 skin. I think the Cloud9 skin looks really nice. Is the Crew skin better? I don't think it is. I really like the Crew neon pink, but I think that because most of the gun barrel is black, They're kind of missing some of that pop. Look at the video people are sending. Here's the full video showcase with all of the classics in game. Ah, okay. All right. 100 Thieves in game. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think that looks good. I'm very happy with it being sat at the C tier, to be honest. Ooh, BBL. Wait, BBL? They've got like a crown theme for their setup? Gold? The glow? Turn up the quality? Oh yeah, I thought we were watching on Twitter again, my bad. Okay, this BBL skin, I like it. This might be controversial. That BBL is our first entry into the S tier. I like that. I like that. I like that skin. Who's this? Bleed. Going for a red and white kind of theme. Oh my god, dude. I can't fucking... Pause the update. Pause the up. Pause. Pause the fuck. Pause. Why isn't it? I'm clicking on it and it's not pausing. Pause. Pause. It always does this. It never pauses. You can't pause it. It's an illusion. There's no way. They have a pause button that when you hover it says pause and it's non-functional. Task manager? Close it? Nah. Nah, we can get around this. We can get around this. Let's put this in 720p 60. Oh, and now all of the stuff that I buffered has disappeared. I'm giving up. We're playing chess. I'm giving up. We're playing chess. I'm giving up. This is now a chess stream. I'm giving up on Valorant entirely. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. We're playing chess, chat. We're giving up. New game. New game. We're playing chess. We're giving up on it all. It was done? No. No. We're giving up. We're giving up. We're fucking giving up. We're giving up. We're playing chess. We're playing chess. We're playing chess. We're playing chess. It's over. It's fucking over. My Valorant career is done. I can't handle this. It's not even finding me a game. Taking longer than expected to find a match. It can't even find me a match. My internet's not good enough. It won't even connect me with somebody. Fuck, I can't even play chess. I'm going back. I'm going back. Oh my god, I went too far back. I think this bleed one is better than the 100 Thieves and Sentinels ones, but it's a C tier skin. I don't think it's cooking. I don't think that's cooking, that one. But it's like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Wait, I remember thinking the G2 one was good, though. I haven't seen it in game yet, but I remember thinking the G2 one was good. All right. So bleed. Do I like the bleed one more than the global one? I think probably. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I really do like this Cloud9 skin. This Cloud9 skin is good, man. The logo pops out from the side of it. The colors are nice. The detailing is good. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's going into the S tier. It's actually better than the BBL skin. In fact, I think all of these A tier skins are going to end up getting moved up. It's it's actually knocked that one back down into the A tier. It's like significantly better than the BBL one. DFM. Okay, doing something a little different with the blue and the black. It's not amazing, but again, I think it's better than the 100 Thieves Sentinels ones. Alright, where is DFM in here? DFM. I think you're going into the C tier, buddy. D tier? Dude, it's better than 100 Thieves Sen. I think it's going in the C tier, though. I think it's going in the C tier. I'm not full screening this every time. I've given up. DRX. I do not like that. I think the X... I think that X kind of blends in with the side of the gun. And I think the blue and the like silver detailing don't really nicely contrast each other. And there isn't very much detailing around the actual silver part of the gun. I'm afraid you're going in the clouted region in the D tier DRX. Of the orgs that I'm hating on. It might be better than the 100 Thieves one though. EG. Now, just to start off, I think that is a vomitous color palette. This blue and this green, I think that's a disgusting color combination. But it does have some nice contrast to it, and the EG logo does pop. But I think those are like, those are the fucking Vancouver Titans colors and stuff as well, aren't they? I think that color palette is gross. The thing is, though, everything apart from the color palette is pretty good. So where do I put them? Where do I put them? Where do I put them? Huh. Because I think that the color palette is bad, but the actual design is quite good. I definitely can't put them in A tier. Do they sit in like a B tier? Because I think the overall design is better than Bleed's, to be honest. But the color palette is just so bad. I guess I'm going to put them in the B tier. Dude, I'm just docking so many marks from them based on the color palette. I've got to put them C, actually. I just have to put them C tier because I really hate the color palette they're using. Huh. Fnatic are going for like the magma lava kind of thing that they went for in the previous one. I'm not sure it translates that well to a skin, despite being an interesting, cool idea. I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't think it works. The Fnatic logo really pops. The outlining and the detailing is quite nice. You can definitely see the theme that they're aiming for. But I'm just not sure it actually... I don't know whether it works. It just ends up looking a little muddy. I can respect it, but do I like it? I think it's in the B tier. It looks better here than it does in game. I think I prefer the Bleed skin, but I haven't seen the Bleed skin in game yet. I can see what they're cooking, though. I just don't think I don't think it quite translates into the in-game as well as they might have hoped. Yes, you have? No, I haven't. 100 Thieves, BBL, Bleed. Sorry, I meant global. I meant global. I haven't seen the global one in-game. Furia. Pretty bland. I guess it's tough to do anything when your logo is so black and white and you don't really have a color identity at all associated with your brand. But that's pretty weak. I'm not saying that you had an easy job of it, but I am saying it ain't offering anything. Foot. Okay, in terms of red and black, this has got a bit more going on than some of the others. The white detailing, I don't like. And I think the logo at this kind of angle just ends up looking like a kind of a blob. But I do think the red and black dynamic is executed significantly better than Sen or 100 Thieves. But overall, it's not as cohesive as either of them, with the way that the white detailing just kind of seems slapped on towards the end. I think it's bottom C tier. Dude, G2's is so similar to Foot's. It's so fucking similar. I liked the image that I saw of G2's earlier. It's the same gun. It's the same gun. It's literally the same gun. The mad part is, I actually prefer the slight shift in color palette for the G2 one. Going from Foot's is more of a bluey black. G2's is more of like a grey black. I think it works with the white a lot better. But at the end of the day, it's basically the same fucking gun. But I'm gonna be honest. Because the logo stands out a bit nicer on the G2 one as well, I think it is quite a bit better than the Foot one, even though they look so similar. I think this is mad, but I'm putting these two identical skins in different tiers. Call me nuts, but I'm doing it. Call me nuts, but I'm doing it. Gen G. Definitely got the gold and black vibe going. But unfortunately, that gold just kind of looks green. It just kind of looks like sickly green compared to the BBL version of the same thing. It's not a beautiful gold color. It's alright though, it's alright. They've got an interesting color palette. I would say it goes down here in the like C tier. Probably around here. Global. Okay, the global one looks like a toy. But it's kind of fun. Can you imagine using this in your games? Listening to the GE fighting song? I can. It looks like a Nerf gun, but I think that's kind of cute. I don't think it's B tier though. I think it's pretty good, but I don't think it's amazing. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I think it might be bottom of the B tier or maybe even C tier. Nah, I kind of like it. I think it's a bit goofy. I kind of like it. I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing. It's somewhere around here. No, I'm going to put it top of the C tier. I'm going to put it top of C tier, actually. I don't think it deserves a place in the B tier. Ooh. 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 I immediately like this one. I can't tell you why. It's doing something different. I like the white detailing with the light blue. I don't know why I like this one, but I just immediately, as soon as it got pulled out, I was like, yes. I think I prefer the color palette. I like the light color detail. Oh my fucking god. Wait. I like the Giants one, and then the Common Core one is just the better version of it. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Dude, get me in there with the Common Core fucking skin, bro. Immediately, Common Core, top of the S tier. Top of the S tier. Immediately. Immediately. Giants, though. I mean, let's go back and have a look at Giants. This is the Common Core one. This is the Giants one. This is the Common Core one. This is the Giants one. I do still like the Giants one. I think the blue works fairly nicely there. I think it might be top of the B tier. I think it's top of the B tier. But the Common Core one clears. Alright, what's next? Corey going for that purple vibe. That fits their organization. It really looks like it was made for Masters. You know that like purple vibe that we have for all of the Masters events? Or at least a lot of them. It looks like Masters Reykjavik released a pistol. Wait, before we go to crew, what do I think of this though? I'm not huge on it, but it is quite good. I don't know what to think about it. Where does this belong? Where does this belong? I think it probably belongs around here, middle of the B tier. Middle of the B tier. Actually, I don't. I think G2 was better than both of those. I think I prefer G2 to the Fnatic one. I think Foots is better than DFM's. Yeah. I'm just making some small adjustments. Small adjustments. Alright. Now, I saw something interesting coming up after this. What is this? Ooh. It doesn't pop enough. They had the potential to make this the best skin in the game, and it just doesn't pop enough. Oh, its potential squandered. Ah, oh, fuck, dude. I really wanted to love this gun. But it's only okay. Ah, shit. Crew, you're not in the A tier, man. I can see what they were cooking, but it's so similar to Fnatic. It just isn't quite there.
Glad that Val is back.
It's just not
Also
quite
love
there.
skin clears.
I think I like it a bit more than Fnatic, but but it's half baked. It's half baked. Dude, I might not even like it more than Fnatic. It might be back here. It just is lacking so much pop compared to the others. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. It might go here. How have they fumbled the bag that hard? It's just quite dull. It's just dull. It's somewhere between here and here. It's somewhere between here and here. And I'm not sure where. I think it's better than that ugly ass looking thing. I think it is a bit better than the global one. Is it better than Bleed? Yeah. Is it better than Koi though? I think the Koi one might be better. Yeah, okay, let's leave it here. Let's leave it here. I just really like blue. I think that looks really nice. I think that looks really nice. The light blue detailing on the dark blue.
Just wait for PRX True.
What color is it, chat? What color is it? Well, I mean, this is Leviathan, but it's still blue. I think that looks really nice. I think it fits the Lev theme. I think the Lev logo still pops. I think the detailing's quite nice. Okay, the question is, where does it go? Because I think that one's a bit better than the Giants one, actually. I think it's got to go into the A tier. I think I like it more than the BBL one. Yeah. I don't know whether it's S, though, chat. I don't know whether it's S. What did we put in the S? Ooh, is it on a similar level to the Cloud9 one, though? Nah, I don't think it is, actually. I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. I think a lot of these darker areas, the detailing doesn't stand out as much. It's got some cool detailing on it, like these Leviathan scales here. It's really pretty. It's nicely done, but they don't stand out as much. It's a really pretty skin, but when you're using it, you're just not going to notice that kind of stuff, I don't think. Compared to like the C91 or how nice the Carmen Core looks. So I think it's A tier. I think it's A tier. I know there's a Leviathan in the dark area. That's what I'm saying. It's really nicely designed. It's too difficult to notice. It's too subtle. It's A tier though. It's A tier.
3,100 people are watching a tier list of Sideshow's favorite colors.
Alpha Crash, thank you for the 100 bits. All right. Green. That does rank pretty fucking highly on one of my favorite colors. This Loud skin, I don't need to see more than just the first frame. This shit is going straight up into the S tier, and I think it's overtaking Carmen Core. This is such a cool design. I think this clears. The only thing that's holding me back with this Loud skin is that it kind of looks like one of those bright green sweets that you would get. Do you remember, if anyone lived in the UK, these like really sticky bright green circular sweets, like the candy? Were they called toxic wastes? Is that what they were called? I think this skin goes crazy. Is it better than the Carmen Core one? I think it's pretty fucking good. Where's the Carmen Core one again? We need to compare. We need to compare. Carmen Core. Oh, that Carmen Core one's pretty clean. What about the Cloud9 one from like right near the beginning? Dude, this Cloud9 one, man? This Cloud9 one actually might be the best that I've seen so far. Now that I'm going back, I think I like the Cloud9 one more than the Carmen Core one. It's just so fucking solid. It's so pretty. I'm changing up these rankings, man. I'm changing up the rankings. I think I like the Loud more than the Carmen Core, but it's difficult to tell. But Dude, that Cloud9 one is just so nice. The Cloud9 one is just so nice. This detailing here stands out so well. The Cloud9 logo pops. The variety of different shades of light colors of blue work really nicely together. It's good. That is a piece of shit. Get it off my screen and never talk to me again. I do not like that skin. You're telling me that cooks? Dude, this is a worse color palette than EG. It doesn't have any incorporation of the colors on the main gun. It's just the main gun is fucking black, and then they've just picked some places to make pink and green. There's no, like, interesting detailing on it in the slightest. They've just picked two clashing colors and just filled in areas of the gun with them. Get the fuck out of here! Nah. That's yellow, no? It's like a neon yellowy green. Holy! Wait a second. Wait, I did not expect MIBR to be cooking. Oh, or are they? Or are they? Are they? They've kind of half-cooked it. It's half-cooked. I didn't like it from that angle. I like the reload animation, but then when it's just stood here, this color of, like, steel blue at the back and this darker blue don't look nice together. The inspect animation looks nice, the reload animation looks nice, but then the actual gun when you're using it... Like, here, I like this look of the gun. I like this. The way that they've got the yellows and the golds incorporated with some of the white detailing and that darker blue, I think that looks lovely. But then when the gun goes into its firing animation... and you get the light playing on the back and then the dark in the front, I think that looks ugly as butts. That's so strange. It looks incredibly different in the reload animation and the inspect animation compared to how it just default sits. I don't know what to do with that. What do I do with that? Because it's kind of a pretty gun, but it just looks so bad from behind. It's like the opposite of me. I'm kind of ugly, but I got cake. Where do I put this fucking thing? I don't know what to do with this MIBR gun, man. I don't know what to do with it. What do I do with MIBR, man? I think they can't go any higher than C tier. Unless it's just the lighting in that video that was weird. I think it's got to be somewhere around here, unfortunately. Fuck, it looks so nice from some of the angles, though. Yeah, I don't know. It might even be down here. I don't fucking know. That's a weird one, that MIBR one. It looks so different from different angles. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Na'vi. Very thematic for the organization and the colors that they use. The yellow really pops. The logo looks really nice. But the overall, like, style and colors, I'm not big on. I can see what they're cooking, and I think it works in the game, but it's some Bumblebee-looking ass, as far as I'm concerned. Shit looks like it's about to turn into a Transformer. I don't know. It's very Na'vi, but it's not very pretty. It's interesting, though. It's doing more creatively. Like, for example, I think it's doing more than Crew is. I think it's maximized the brand identity better than Crew has. I think it's less pretty than the Koi gun, but it's got something more interesting about it. I think it executes its idea better than the Fnatic skin does, but it doesn't look as nice. I think it's somewhere around here, even though I'm not a big fan of it. I think I'll put it here. Yeah, I think I'll put it here. I think it's kind of ugly as well, but I think it's very Na'Vi. I'm going to knock it down a place, actually, because it is pretty ugly. It is quite ugly. It is quite ugly, man. It's a bit similar to EG in that it executes the idea quite well, but I just hate the fucking, like, color palette that they're using, I guess. Let's put... Okay, I'm going to put it top of the C tier, because it is not a pretty skin. It's just not attractive. Yeah, I can't stomach it being in the B tier. It's not got it going on. It's not got it going on. So NRG taking the black and white idea from Furia, but doing a much better job of it. That is a really nice, simple skin design. I don't think that's boring. They're not the same thing. They're not the same thing, chat. They're not the same thing. Let's go back and look at the fucking Furia one. They're quite similar. Chat, they're quite similar. Chat, they're really quite similar. Okay? But I think the crucial difference is... I think what you're not understanding is that the crucial difference they're the same gun. It's just the same, man. It's just the same. Dude, the thing is, for some reason, what? I think it's that I really don't like the logo on this gun. I think the Furia logo looks so bad here. It's something to do with the gradient on it. It looks like a cheap sticker that's been tacked onto the side. Chat, I know this makes no sense whatsoever. Like, legitimately, no fucking sense at all. But I'm gonna put the NRG one pretty high up. NRG has white coming from the bottom and Furia doesn't? I don't know. There's something different. I can't tell what it is, but there's something different, man. There's something different. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I think it goes like here. I think it goes like up there.
Chat type 1 if this bald man has no taste and what he says makes no sense.
No. The NRG logo looks so much better than the Furia logo. That's indisputable. And there's something else going on here, man. There's something else. It's got more pop to it. Look at the highlighting, okay? Look at the highlighting. Look at the side of the Furia gun and how flat and bland it is. And now look at the side of the NRG gun. And look, it's got more. Each one of these pieces of detail has a little bit of highlight and shadow inside of it. So the detailing stands out a bit more. It's got more to it. Just because you can't appreciate the subtle differences doesn't mean that I'm stupid. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh. Oh.
Wow, this NRG is so good. #NRG partner.
Ooh. 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 Now, the only thing that I'm not as big on is that the Paper X jerseys, I think, have better design than this skin. Like the abstract, you know, the like either the dinosaurs or the abstract like blobs that make up the Paper X jersey. I think that's a nicer design than this like Astra cosmic gradient with the pink and the blue. But even though I prefer the jerseys, this still clears like 90% of the skins in the game. I'm gonna be honest, it's between this and Cloud9 for the top one in the game right now. Where's the Cloud9 one again? Oh, the Cloud9 one is so pretty. I think the Paper X one has gone and done it though. I think the Paper X one has gone and done it. I think Paper X has gone and taken our top spot. I really fucking like that Cloud. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Loud and the Carmen Core ones might not be on the same tier. We might need to drop these motherfuckers down into the A tier again. Because Paper X and Cloud9 are diffing the competition right now. They just are. I'm sorry to speak facts to power, but they are. That's so fucking funny. RRQ has done Fnatic's concept better than Fnatic did. That's so wild, man. This is the same kind of thing that Fnatic were trying to cook, and they've just done it better. This is what Fnatic were trying to do. Where's the Fnatic skin? Where the fuck is it? It's back here. It's just, they've gone too orange. They've put too much of the, like, highlighting in there and stuff. It's like, overcooked. And the RRQ one, I'm not as big on the actual coloring, but I like the design of it a bit more. Like, if they did this, but with the Fnatic colors and the Fnatic logo, it would be the best of both worlds. Teams didn't design these skins, Riot did, you dumb fuck? No, I think the teams were collaborating with them, weren't they? I don't think it was just Riot. There's no way it was just Riot anyway. No, Leo said that the teams did the title cards. But I'm pretty sure the teams were also collabing on these because the design concepts are just like so fitting for the team branding. It wouldn't make sense anyway for Riot to do them all. Yeah, I think RRQ is better than the Fnatic skin. I think that's where we've got to start. It literally has to be better than the Fnatic skin. Is it better than the G2 skin? Where's the G2 skin again? Because I don't think this RRQ skin's amazing. I just think it just is better than the Fnatic one. Where's the G2 one? Here's the G2 one. Dude, this G2 one is some ass. What the fuck am I smoking? What the fuck am I smoking with that all the way up there? Dude, get your ass down to the bottom of the tier. What the fuck am I smoking? That's worse than the Na'Vi skin. It's actually worse than the Na'Vi skin. Dude, don't make me come back and rewatch those clips of old skins that I rated highly, because I will change my mind. You just hate red, I think? I think it's done quite badly in a lot of these. I like the red in the global one. This one looks interesting too. Who's that? T1? I think the red, the black, and white just doesn't look nice. It's like eye-hurting levels of contrast without any detail. The detail just all gets lost in the black. Just doesn't look good. Anyway, where were we? RRQ. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm happy with that. Now, I haven't seen the Sentinel skin in-game yet. This is my first time seeing the Sen skin in-game. It's not as bad as I thought. That is actually the best of the red and the black ones. Shit. I'll tell you what, though. That logo looks poo. That logo on the side is atrocious. I'm about to deduct points for the logo. The logo's like a hologram on the side when you look at it like that. Do they get away with it for that reason? Nah. Okay. Just comparing the red and black skins, though. If we ignore the logo, I think that's better than G2's. I think it's better than 100 Thieves, I think. Where was the 100 Thieves one again? There's no shot you're going to make me rebuffer the entire video now. Because I skipped back too far. Yeah, this 100 Thieves one is just so boring. It's just so dull. It's not abhorrent, though. I might have been too harsh on 100 Thieves and Sen. I might have been too harsh. Because the question is it better to have an ugly skin or a boring skin? I don't know where to put the Sen skin. I don't think it's good, but is it D tier? What was the DFM skin again? What's our barrier to get into the... Oh, the DFM skin's actually alright. Nah, the DFM skin is okay. Alright, no, these are D tier skins. But I think Sentinels... Fuck, man. Dude, the thing is, the G2 one is just... Nah, get these fuckers out of here. Get these fuckers out of here. Yeah, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. I've changed my mind completely on the G2 and Foot skins. I've changed my mind on them. What was the bleed one like? Where was the bleed one? Where's bleed? Oh, there they are. I think Bleed is better than... I think Bleed is the best red one, actually. Bleed can belong in the C tier. These other ones, yeah, they're down here. Yeah, okay, okay. I think Sen's is not terrible until you get to the logo. The Sen logo is just... It's just so bad. I think it's because the logo itself uses negative space when they draw it in a lot of places, so it's kind of difficult to put onto things when they don't have large, flat textures to put it on top of. See, this red is different. Do I like it, though? I don't hate it, but I don't think I like it either. It's not... it's got the same kind of, like, toy gun feel to it without being as cute as the Bleed... Sorry, as the global one. I think it's somewhere in this tier. I actually think I've underrated DFMs. But then again, I did like MIBRs in a certain light. MIBR just confused me. I think T1's is maybe like down here or something. It's not that it's terrible, I just don't really like the white and red setup. DFM is A tier. I mean, DFM is really not that bad. I think I'm underrating DFMs. Yeah, let's throw DFM up here a little bit. They're not getting a tier shift, but we'll throw them up a bit. It's not terrible though, that T1 one. Ah, this is a very similar color palette to Gen G. And it's still got that somewhat ugly gold feel to it, but I think it's a little better executed than the Gen G one. The detailing's got more highlighting to it. The logo doesn't look amazing, but I think it's executed a bit better than the Gen G one. It doesn't really fit the brand very well. I don't associate black and gold with Heretics particularly. It's mediocre. It's mediocre. It's probably a bit better than the Gen G one though. Where was the Gen G one again? Gen G was somewhere around here, weren't they? There's the Gen G one. Actually, no, I think I like the Gen G one better. Yeah, it's just a bit dark and dull. Not too much going on. Is it better than Sentinels? You know, I'm not sure it is. I think I might slot it in here. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, wait a second. Liquid. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, chat. Ooh, chat, it's blue. Chat, it's a blue gun. Oh, ah, it's blue. Ah, I do like the blue, white, and then darker blue color palette. I like the fact that this little thing at the back here is like a little complementary shade of whatever the fuck that is, gold or something. Is that... It's kind of dark though, and the logo gets lost. It's really only the color palette and this back notch that are really selling me on it. Yeah, I think the Giants one is significantly better. Although, actually, I do like the slightly duller tone of this one. It makes it look a little more metallic. It's blue. It's got to be fairly highly rated. I'm going to stick it in here. I can't help it. I can't help it. How is DRX D tier? Okay, let me just go back and look at DRX again. I might have unfairly rated them. Now, DRX is going against the biggest rule of this stream so far, which is that blue equals good. And the reason that it's breaking the rule for me is that it's not, the blue is not contrasted with some other nice shades of white, darker blues, lighter blues, whatever. It's just got this kind of unusual off-white tone to the rest of the gun that is kind of a bluey silver that I don't think helps the blue pop, because you see all of this like silvery blue color has this same shade of DRX outline around it, and I think that is blending in with the overall theme to create this like muddy feel for the color. If it was more pure white or cream even, slightly yellowy tone.
I enjoyed your video about the Riot Esports fiasco.
Oh, thank you, Homsar. Thank you for the 500 bits. If it was more of like a straight up contrasting color to the blue instead of blending it, I think I would prefer it more. But I just find it to be quite a muddy skin. Now, I also have no taste. So that's an important thing to keep in mind throughout all of this. Now, what is the cardinal rule, chat? What is the cardinal fucking rule? What color do I hate? Red. Red is bad. Except it's not here. This is fucking cooking. I really like the way that they've incorporated the red color into this. This slightly more purpley red fucking dominates. Also, the way that it's a constant kind of backtone and then has the darker black overlay over the top. Beautiful. The white logo on the side of it as well. This is popping. This is beautiful. This is going up way to the top. Yeah, this kind of like ruby color, magenta, whatever you want to call it. It fucking clears these dumbasses using primary red, blood red. Get out of here. Add a little bit of pink in there, get the ruby tones going, and I'm on board. I'm on board. Yeah, the jewel tones are clearing today. Where do I put this, though? It is up towards the top, for sure. It's got to be at least A tier. I like it more than the Giants one. Do I like it more than Calming Core? It's close. It is close. Oh, I think I do. I think I do. Oh, fuck. I think I do. Oh, no. Oh, no, baby. The French are getting blown out of the water. Holy shit. what was the next one on the totem pole? If it is it better than the loud skin? Is it better than the... Oh my god, it might be better than the loud skin. Chat, it might be better than the fucking loud skin. Where's the loud skin?
My name is Sideshow, and I only like blue. Don't give me red. I think it looks poo. If you give me red, I'll run like crew. Give me Carmine Corp, ALLEZ LES Blue.
That's a fantastic little poem. Thank you. That was an amazing little poem, Silent FM. Is it better than loud? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think loud's better. I think loud is better. I think Talon is extremely high up, and so far, it's the 4th best skin, but I don't think it's overtaken loud. It's really good, though. It's really nice. Oh, shit. This is just an even better version of the... Wait, this is actually like a genuinely good version of the black and gold idea. The lighter yellow that they've put in like here and here makes the gold color seem more yellowy gold and more actually gold colored than green. It's a really nice complementary addition to what like Gen G and Heretics were going for. I think the Team Secret logo also looks quite nice on the side of it there. Well-designed logo that fits nicely on the side of the gun. I think it pops fairly well in white. I do wish so many teams would not have made these like little eyebrow things white, but I think it's good. I think that's a good one. It's quite basic in the sense of like we've all seen black and gold color palette guns before, but I think the execution of it's very, very nicely done. Go back to BBL again? Do you think I was overrating BBL again? Because I saw them really early on. Yeah. Yeah, I think I overrated this because I saw it early. The thing is, though, the BBL logo looks really nice on the side in this lighter yellow color. This detailing of the like jagged peaks here fits so nicely with the theme of BBL overall. The color palette is still good and the gold pops. And I also think it just fits the theme of the org really nicely because their logo's a crown. The only qualm I have is that having just looked at the Team Secret one, the BBL gun now looks a little too bright. Compared to Secret... Oh, but now Secret looks really dark. I'm not sure. I do like the BBL one, though. I like the BBL one. I'm not sure. I think the Team Secret one belongs up here somewhere, no matter what. Because it's got a really nice color palette, it's executed well, the Team Secret logo is integrated nicely. Like, it's well executed. It's well executed. It's better executed than the Fnatic one. It's somewhere around here, but I think it's better than the RRQ version. It's not, I mean, it's not the same thing that they're going for, but I think it's a bit better than RRQs. Is it better than Giants? Don't know. Don't think so. I'm going to leave it there for now. Oh, fuck. We're all the way back at the beginning. Right. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. Team Vitality. Ooh, Vitality have a similar color palette to Na'Vi with the blacks and the yellows. This one, though, I think has hit the more like cyberpunk feel of it rather than just being ugly. I think not only does this capture the team identity quite nicely, but I think, if I remember correctly, this is incorporating the detailing in a more like, Yeah, a more techno way than just being ugly. Where was Na'Vi's? Somewhere around here, wasn't it? Na'Vi. Where was Na'Vi? Na'Vi. They are very similar, but Na'Vi has more of this like greenish tint to the yellow. They are very similar. But yeah, the like tops here are lit a little more on the Na'Vi one. This is also black on the Vitality one, which I think generally lends it a bit better contrast and helps the yellows stand out instead of being muddy. I think the Vitality one is certainly a better version of what Na'Vi were going for. And I think it changed. I think these subtle changes really do make a large difference in the feel of the whole thing. I like the Vitality one. I think it's in the A tier. I think it's up here with Lev. I like it. I like it. I think they've executed it really well. I think they've executed it really nicely. I don't think it looks ugly in the same way that Na'Vi's looks ugly. I think it looks more like... Yeah, I think it looks more like UV paint. Like yellow UV paint seen under a light in a club. I think it's A tier. I think it looks good. I think it's objectively better than Na'Vi's execution of it. I think it fits the team brand really well. I think it looks good. I don't think this version is as ugly. I like it. I like it. Zeta have added green into theirs. I am not a fan of that green color. I can appreciate what you were trying to do rather than going for a black and white boring skin. But I'm afraid that might, I mean, I think that might just be the straight up worst one that I've seen. Yeah, I think that's the worst one. Okay, so our finalized tier list. Let's just go through it again. Now, I think even if you don't think it's the best,